All right, let's go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, world.
Sheesh. That's what I'm saying.
Sheesh.
Well,
How are y'all?
guys, you know what they say. You are what you eat. They say that, right?
I've never heard that said before.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You know, there are two kinds of people in the world: hard shell tacos and soft shell tacos.
You kind of got a point, to be
And
honest.
we can't. Only one of us can fit here. And all I'm saying is
Can
I'm
fit
the hard
where?
shell taco here. And all I'm saying is I'm the hard shell taco.
Oh, what do you mean by that? What is that supposed to mean, bro?
You know what I mean, bruh. You feel me?
No,
I'm the hard shell taco.
no, I don't feel you.
And only one of us can fit in this world. There's only room for one of us. And I'm the hard shell taco.
No,
Can I get a hard shell taco in chat?
Can we get a hard shell taco in the chat real quick?
Can we get a hard shell? There's not a third option.
That's what I'm saying.
Tortilla chips? No, that's just a hard shell taco. That's just
Tortilla
a hard shell
chips.
taco. That's just a broken hard shell taco.
You're wrong for that one.
There is no third option. Only those two.
I agree. Third option is your mother. Oh god.
None of the above.
What did I just come into? We're about to start. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. It's actually a really long story, man. You don't even want to know.
No, we just started streaming. You haven't missed anything.
Yeah. It's actually a really long story. If you guys do ever have anything to say, though, you can join the stage on Discord and, you know, give us your take on what we should change. We're going to start in a bit. We're waiting on someone, maybe. If not, we're going to just continue, though.
Hopefully he'll show up soon.
We won't keep you guys waiting.
But until then, I mean,
what's that emoji?
It's the disturbed.
He is disturbed.
But yeah, today, as you can see from the title, we're going to be making it.
Wait, you can read titles? You're breaking the fourth wall. I think that counts as like breaking the fourth wall.
There is no fourth wall, just the third wall, and I can break that one pretty easily.
Oh, okay, I see. That's pretty cool.
You're welcome.
That's a great superpower.
It's not a power. I'm just goated.
Hop into the wash. You do that, bro.
Yeah.
I
hopped into the wash earlier.
Yeah, I hopped into the washing machine too. That's crazy.
All F tier.
All F tier. You're gonna put annoying orange in F tier. That's wrong.
You haven't even seen
who
all we're ranking today.
You haven't even seen what we're ranking, bro.
You haven't even seen.
Don't even get me started, bro. You're F tier. Oh, got him.
Oh, get wrecked.
I'm gonna be S tier. I agree. You are Sunny Shades. That's what I'm saying.
Sheesh. But yeah, we're actually the title's a lie. We're just ranking all our subscribers.
All of our public subscribers. We're ranking them. Put me at W tier. Actually, yeah, I'll put you at W. I'll put you at W tier. That's really low. You spelled tier wrong. Tier. How do you pronounce that?
Tier.
Tire.
Wario
tier, yes sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I agree with that statement.
Wario tier. What about Waluigi tier? Where's the love for Waluigi?
That would be a good one.
Honestly, I'd put Spoon in LaQuisha tier.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, just look at you.
Look at my what? They'll just say look at your and then breathe in the mic.
All of you.
No. Wow, what does that mean?
It means that you're a soft shell taco.
Every Shrek movie. That's the next live stream, actually. What did Landon do? I don't know. You might want to ask him.
You know, Landon
question.
did.
He was waiting for that. He was waiting.
He made his username that just for that moment. And it finally came.
Wow. You know what? For that, you monster. Frisbee.
You monster. Frisbee.
Shaniqua tier? Oh, that's a hot take.
Oh, the Shaniqua. That would probably be a close second. Either that or LaQuisha. I'd probably lean more towards LaQuisha though.
Yeah, I can agree with
is
that.
A good one for him, though. Shaniqua Henderson.
Shaniqua Henderson do be trifling.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Wait.
What are we waiting for?
Wait, oh.
No, brother.
No,
No,
bro.
you're wrong for that one. That's not okay. Alright, well,
Yeah.
do we want to go ahead and get started on the tier list, or do we want to wait?
Give him a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we're chilling.
I'll check on the ETA.
No, Landon, that's not okay. Riley is
no.
here? Yes, sir. Okay, don't worry, guys. We have a professional on the case. If anything we say ever gets out of pocket, we have our, what are we going to call him?
Expert.
Yeah,
advisor.
he's our expert advisor on this. He's seen all and knows all.
So, for the shows where we're told we're wrong, guest speaker, there we go.
Yeah.
For those that y'all think we're wrong on.
Everybody
we'll
get a
have
W Riley in chat real quick.
W. Riley, let's go.
W Riley.
I'll hop in and give him a W. Riley.
Please, bro.
Sheesh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, ignore my typo.
Oh, he wants to join in. Okay, I guess I can let him in for now. Invite to speak.
Until we get
Alright.
our other speaker.
Hello, Riley. Welcome.
I feel so well.
Bro's got the Xbox mic.
Bro's gotten 0 micro. I'm sorry, Riley. We don't understand.
I can fix it real fast.
Alright. Riley got your back for
No,
JoJo.
Ben, you wrong
I
for that
ain't
one. W Riley.
There we go.
W. Riley. W. Risley.
Alright, Riley, what do you have to say? Introduce yourself and let everyone know why you're the expert on the case.
I'm Riley. I've watched.
Hi, Riley.
Hi, Riley. No, don't roast his computer like that. Riley's computer's slower than a calculator. Okay, calculators are fast though.
That's
I'm
tough,
on my
bro.
phone. Thank you very much. So
Yeah, what he said.
Is it Samsung?
iPhone.
Yes, sir.
I can't make fun then. iPhone is goated.
I'm not
I
a
concur.
peasant.
Hot
Oh,
take, but okay. So now that we know your name is Riley, can you give us your reasoning as to why you're like the anime expert? Would you consider yourself like a weeb or anything, or are you just like, are you just
No.
chill like
Are
that?
you?
I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare.
They've
I-
seen way more shows than me.
Yeah, that's true. They probably have. So
I've
like
seen over 70 shows, and
70.
half of them are on this tier list, so I have equal
Wow.
footing.
That's
Good.
impressive.
There's a couple that we knew we'd get flamed if we didn't include.
My
and
computer launches rockets?
We needed an expert who could come in and give us input on the ones we haven't seen.
That's not okay, Michael.
That's why I'm
And
here.
we'll also be taking input from chat as well on YouTube chat for ones that they disagree on.
That's what I'm saying. Shall we hop in, or...
Give me un memento.
Oh, is that
Theoretically,
from your
we
source?
could have him within 5 minutes. Theoretically, of
We're waiting on one of the core speakers today.
On your boy.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Nah, bro, Landon, what you want to say? Nah, bro, I ain't answering. I'm not inviting you on the stage. Nah, bro.
That's not okay.
You the one who said all F tier.
Okay,
You
Lennon,
either
tell me
way.
this. Where would you put ranking of kings on the tier list?
I know where I would put it.
You know? Oh, you just know?
B?
B?
Yeah,
Lennon
I
says
already
B.
know what. I'd put it low A, high B.
Okay.
I'd probably agree with Riley on that
I think
one.
I agree with Riley on that one.
It's good, but there's a lot of things that are better than it, in my opinion.
Also,
I
the
just
ending was screwed up.
I just like the direction that they took with the animation.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fact.
Except
And
they
especially-
cried a lot.
They
It,
did cry a lot.
look, Boji is an emotional child.
He is.
That's all he is.
Yeah, it's kind of
Man.
sad.
Stop requesting to speak. We're not gonna let you.
He just
Slash
wants to raise
band.
his hand to speak and stand, as every elementary school
Yeah,
teacher told us.
We're not a democracy, by the way. Sorry to break it to you. You still need un momento?
Okay, I have the stream pulled up on my computer now. That
W.
is-
That way you can actually see it.
that way, the computer that's slower than a calculator.
W. You are limiting my freedom of speech. It's not limiting your freedom of speech. It's just like capping it, you know? It's where you can't.
First Amendment, never heard of it.
Yeah, wait. What's the First Amendment? I've never heard of that in my life.
The right
What's
to
an
bear
amendment?
arms?
No,
I don't
that's the
know.
Second Amendment.
No. That
You're
I'm thinking
limiting your freedom of speech. You don't get to speak. You don't
we
have
have freedoms.
Yeah, I actually can't speak, so that's crazy. How much longer do you think you need?
It's true,
Dr.
he just
Ben.
speaks. He just speaks.
Sounds like it's gonna be a while. He said go ahead and start.
Oh my god!
He's spamming.
Just castle. Oh my god!
Oh no. Okay, guys, I guess we can't do this. We're leaving. Alright, goodbye.
Alright, bye.
I'll see you guys
Aw.
next week.
See ya.
After you
The
went
First
off
Amendment says that no banning people talking in VC. That doesn't grammatically make sense, but okay.
I don't remember learning that in American history.
Me neither. Alright, shall we get
Oh,
started,
no.
boys?
I just remembered very dramatic stories from every history teacher.
You will take it. No, bro,
Flashbacks.
Landon, we're not letting you in.
Rate fairly? Bro, would any show go into S tier?
You can
A
speak
couple
in
will.
YouTube. You can speak in YouTube chat.
Yeah, I agree.
We will read.
All right. But
Alright.
before we get into this, I just want to hear what are the. I already know what my qualifications are for how I'm ranking these, but I would like to hear you and Ben's.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
so these are like the rules, I would say. So you're ranking only the anime that you have watched the majority of. If you've watched the majority of it, you can rank it. If you have not, you can have a say based on what other people say, but you can't really place it, if that makes sense. I feel like that's the only fair way to rate anime. So like, for instance, Attack on Titan, I've seen the first season, but I've not seen the entire show. So I've
caught up with it, so
yeah, I've
That
not seen the
show's
majority,
fire.
so I will not be able to place it. But however, I can add a few things based on what I've seen. So
Also,
yeah,
Another rule is we'll try not to do spoilers for anyone within the call. If you're in live chat, sorry, but you'll have to do that at your own discretion. But like within the call, if there's a show where it's like, hey, I'm about to watch that, don't spoil it for me yet, then we'll be thoughtful to that.
yeah, for sure. And the question we're answering is what is the best anime, right? So you have to base it off of a lot of things, not just style, not just story, like all of it all together, right? So
that's how I was gonna rank it based off
Yeah.
style, story, and every other element, like world building. World building is a very crucial
Ooh.
part of anime.
yeah, for sure. Like the whole plot line behind the story.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Super Mario movie is S tier.
Hmm.
Not swearing is a law. I agree.
It's actually Z plus tier.
We know how rating works, just start or else. Well, we were gonna wait on someone, but I think we're gonna get started. Are we ready, guys?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, let's get into
Let's
it.
hop into it.
I'm just waiting on the tier list to pop up.
Yeah, okay, so here's your lovely tier list. We've got all these great shows that everyone knows, you know. I'll send the link to the tier list later so you guys can check it out, but for now this is what you get. So yeah, let's start out strong, okay? First up, we got Annoying Orange.
Easily S plus plus plus.
Okay, wait. Before we get started, actually, let's go over the tiers. So we've got the goats, we've got absolute banger, we've got might watch again, it was garbage, and we don't talk about these. So the goats, I say we only put like top 3 in there. That's like SS tier, right? So that's like what we would put out of this list in top 3. And then we've got absolute banger, so that's like S tier. Like you would that's like fire. You would recommend that to anyone. Might watch again. It's like good enough to where you would watch it twice, but it's not like it's the best show ever. You know, it was alright. It's just like it was a good show. Nothing else to say. Garbage is those that they go below the line, and then we don't talk about these. Those are just like those. We're gonna have maybe a couple of those. So we'll see. Maybe Landon will go on that one. So. All right, now that we've gone over the tiers, let's actually rank Annoying Orange. So, controversial, but I'm actually going to put this in the GOATs. I'm going to have to. Like, just being honest.
So, if we're being all honest here, I'd probably have to second you on that. It's honestly one of the greatest animes of all time, I'd say.
Really? So you concur?
I'd concur with the GOATs.
Honestly, I agree.
As I see it get moved towards garbage.
No,
look, listen. I think anyone with a brain who's like Riley, have you watched any of the Annoying Orange show? The anime?
I remember bits and pieces of it from my childhood.
Dude.
Don't you remember
so
it being great?
It recently.
I remember that there's an entire episode of a zombie outbreak, and it was broccoli.
Exactly. See, where else are you gonna get that in all of anime? Like, it just it's crossing the border between like the greatest. Like, it just makes you feel like you're in the show. I don't know what else to say. There's just not much to say about the show. It's just that good.
I don't even know. Like, it's hard to pinpoint with just one. Like, it's not a shonen. It's not whatever the others are.
Yeah,
but like
it's its own thing.
It surpasses everything. Like, there may be 1 or 2 things that might pass it.
It has so many redeeming qualities, like every aspect of it. I'm just being honest here.
It definitely deserves its spot up there.
Yeah. All right. Up next, this will be interesting. All right, now we've got Promised Neverland. I would say it got really popular last year. First season, first of all, popped off.
First season is really good.
Have you seen this show, Riley?
I have not, sadly, but I am gonna watch it eventually.
Okay. So I've watched the first season, and Ben has watched both seasons. Right.
So with just the first season, I'd probably give it a might watch again, but the second season, is not very good. I defended it when I first watched the second season just because I really wanted to enjoy it, but I'd have to give it, and it was aight.
Yeah, I would, because I've only watched the first season, so first season was amazing. I would probably put it high, might watch again. So like high A tier.
I would too.
But because of the second season, it carries it down, bro. Like, this might be mid, it was I tier. Cause
yeah, second season would probably be low garbage tier, if not.
It might be down here, bro. It was pretty bad.
It would probably be.
I'll take your word on it because I've still not seen it yet. But once I watch it,
Landon says A tier at least.
Edit this tier list.
I don't know, bro. I would, but the second season, it just ruins it for me.
So I'd leave it at.
So this is like a B tier. I feel like that's pretty fair, all things considered. Yeah. All right, next up, a pretty big one. We got AOT, Attack on Titan. This is a huge one. The fourth season, came out. How recently?
No, it hasn't. They did.
It came out last year, so we're on part 1.
First special. No, season 3. No. It's
we're on season 4, part 1. We got the special that follows up of what's happening.
There's so many parts.
And now we're gonna get part 2 eventually. But
it'll come out this December.
It is a banger though. I would put it in absolute banger.
Okay, yeah,
I would
S tier.
put it in the GOATs. Like, it is in my top 3, and I think this isn't just like a personal standpoint. I think objectively it would deserve to be called one of the greatest shows of all time.
Based on what I've seen in the first season, I would rank it really lowly, but also I take Ben's word for it that he says it's in the GOATs. I don't know if it's anywhere comparable to Annoying Orange, but like I guess it could have a spot up there, but also because I think based on Riley bringing it down a tier, I think I might actually leave it an absolute banger for now. It might end up changing.
I understand that.
Yeah, it might end up changing, but I think yes. Like, it's not the type of show that I enjoy. It's a very, like, there's a ton of politics, it has really good plot, I'd say. But, like, the action is
the world
interesting.
Building is awesome. I think
world
the
building's
action
really good.
scenes are done really well and very fluid.
I think compared to a lot of the things on this list, it's not that high in terms of, like, fighting scenes.
It's not like the traditional anime fighting you'd expect. Yeah. It's very different, but in my mind,
it becomes really fisticuffs later on, but I'm not trying to
spoil.
Yeah, we'll leave it an absolute banger for now.
I'm battling my urge to just say what happens, but
yeah. I think it's I'm all right with leaving it there.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. It might end up changing.
I would
definitely high.
The only reason why I'm not putting it in the GOATs is because we said that's going to be the top 3.
Yeah,
and we're
limiting it to 3
that I think deserve that spot more than AOT on this.
But
list.
it wouldn't be Annoying Orange though, because like obviously.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Black Clover. This is a long show. I've watched 150 episodes. There's like 184 right now, I think.
Just like Attack on Titan, I'm caught up right now, and
I'm not caught up with Black Clover.
It's worth it.
I haven't watched any of it yet.
Okay, look. Me personally, I put it above AOT. What are you thinking, Riley?
Oh wow.
Honestly, that last season from the last season that I saw of it, while I'm waiting on the movie, I honestly agree with you.
It's okay.
What?
It has so many arcs. Listen, every time you think like they're at the top of like the chain in terms of like power, they just
get knocked down.
Yeah, they get knocked down to the bottom and work their way back up again. It's like insane. Like every time.
It's such a good watch.
So that's definitely up like next on my list. And if y'all rank it that high, I'm pretty excited to get into it.
It's good. Every season will have you hooked.
I concur with that. Totally. All right.
I mean, personally,
once you make it to the end, there will be a fight.
Oh!
I'm just telling you,
there's the fight,
and you'll know why it belongs in Absolute Banger.
I agree. That fight is like it's got to be top 5 fight scenes of like all time, bro. It's like up there.
It was so good.
It's up there.
Oh wow! I definitely like. This is my personal bias coming out. I haven't seen Black Clover yet, but AOT is like my top 3, and so it must be really good for y'all to put it.
You want me to give you the quick summary then, Ben?
No.
I can pull up a generic summary from the internet if you want.
Well, no, I'm gonna give them a generic summary of the plot.
Oh yeah, I got it. I have it pulled up. I have my research, bro. Hang on. Black Clover. All right. Black Clover is a fantasy anime and manga series that follows the story of Asta, an orphan boy born without any magical powers in a world where magic is commonplace. Despite being ridiculed and underestimated by those around him, Asta dreams of becoming the Wizard King, the most powerful wizard in the land, and proving himself to be a worthy hero. Together with his best friend and rival, Yuno, who is gifted with extraordinary magical abilities, which, by the way, they're like foster brothers. They don't mention that here, but Asta joins the Magic Knights, a group of elite warriors who protect the Kingdom of Clover from various threats. As Asta and Yuno progress through the ranks of Magic Knights, they encounter a host of allies and enemies, including fellow knights like the Stoic Noel and hot-headed Magna, as well as dark forces like the Eye of the Midnight Sun, a group of powerful mages who seek to destroy the Clover Kingdom and its rulers. Throughout the series, Asta and his companions battle against powerful enemies that hone their skills, all while uncovering secrets about magical world and their own past. The series reaches its climax with a series of epic battles, including a final showdown between Asta and the... Okay, I'm not going to spoil that. With the fate of Clover Kingdom hanging in the balance, ultimately... Okay, I'm not reading that either.
Okay, it definitely sounds interesting.
It's really, really good.
All down to Asta, that's what
that may be my...
Yeah.
next on my list. I've been growing and growing my list of what to watch next. I'm watching
Totally.
through Doctor.
Look, if you
Dr.
need
Stone right now.
recommendations, Ben, I'm your guy.
Riley, have you seen Doctor Stone?
Yes, I love it.
I've been watching through it right now. Brantley wouldn't let me put it on the list. I'm about halfway through the series.
Yeah, I
He wouldn't let
wouldn't
me
put it there
on
yet
this
because
one.
Ben hasn't watched enough of it. He did just start watching it, but
But I've already binged.
If you address this with me, I'm pretty much caught up with it. So
well,
if
that'll go in the next tier list. That'll go in the next tier list.
I'm
When we
a
have a bunch of
certified
more
expert.
Once we get to the next like 40 series, and we can have like a giant list down here. All right. Next up, we got Chainsaw Man. Have you seen this, Riley? I don't think Ben has.
I
I've not
have.
seen this one.
It was interesting. It's definitely a new take
Okay.
on.
The anime
It seems
style
very violent. It
is
seems very violent. Is that
so
true?
good. The style, yeah, it's very, very well.
Very violent.
Bloody is all I'd say. It's not like it's like constantly fight scenes.
Yeah.
Though the fight scenes
Like
are really
every other
good.
Episode, if I
Yeah.
had to-
The manga, if we were rating the manga, I would put it an absolute banger. Cause like in terms of manga,
Same.
it's definitely up there. But the show, just like their what's the style they use for the 3D animation? Do you know what that's called? I don't-
Mappas.
Yeah, Mappa. Yeah. So Mappas usually look terrible, but this is the first show that I've watched that actually makes them look really, really good.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
would-
couple of sus scenes in it. But other
That's
than
what
that,
I've heard.
yeah. Other than
That's-
that,
They're on the manga too, so that's just the entire show.
I would definitely put it above Promised Neverland. I don't know if I'd put it in A or B though. What are you thinking, Riley?
I would put it I'd put it in Might Watch again.
Yeah, just for like, I feel like it is a huge thing. Like Chainsaw Man isn't some small anime. It definitely like as soon as it came out, everyone was like, "Yo, we gotta
Mhm.
watch this." So,
Especially that theme song.
yes, dude. Oh my goodness, the song is goated. The intro is. And Pochita's great too. So. Okay, next up. This one I'm excited about because I don't know about you guys, but this is probably gonna go in the goats for me. Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, I agree.
It is. Was this the one that you were thinking of? One of the ones you were thinking of to put in the goats?
Yeah. I see one of
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I see one of the other ones, and I am going to die on the hill until I see it get put in there.
Okay.
I think we can't limit the goats to just 3. I think it may have to be like 4 or 5, just because.
We'll see. I think it definitely deserves. This one definitely deserves the goats. The story is impeccable. Yeah. The characters, the world story. Oh my goodness, the animation, beautiful.
Dimple.
Dimple. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on Dimple.
It's not even like. It's not a super long show, so it doesn't have as much time as other shows do.
Mm-hmm.
But with the time it has, it fits everything in where it doesn't feel rushed, and it just
honestly did not need the extra time, if I'm being honest.
The end of season 3 was amazing. So
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Season 2 was also like probably one of the best like 12 episode seasons I've ever seen in my life.
It's definitely like it's one of the only animes I've watched where like I am fully satisfied with the conclusion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I just love the idea of a socially awkward kid having psychic powers and he's the strongest, but he's just like, I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
At the same time, I gotta hurt this guy so my little brother doesn't die.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, okay.
So well
Let me actually read out. Luxatone sent us his takes on Mob Psycho here. So he said only seen season 1, either S or A. So I'd put it at SS personally, because like season 2, because you haven't seen season 2, I feel like is the only reason you didn't put it there. If you had seen at least season 2, you would have put it at SS. But then you see season 3, and it's like, okay, definitely
Dude,
there.
That final scene with Reagan in the last episode when
no spoilers.
I know, but that scene, I'm not gonna explain the whole thing, but that scene, I still go back and watch it to this day.
I
Reagan
also,
is one of my favorite
Reagan,
characters out of
He's such a
any
good
ever.
character.
He is, bro. And like the second season, that whole arc, like the last 8 episodes, I think I've genuinely watched those 8 episodes at least like 5, 6 times.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. I see the one that I see Food Wars on the tier list.
Yeah, Food Wars is in here. Okay. Next up,
I
we got.
remember that you sent me that, and I was like, I wonder who watched this between Ben and Brant.
Who do you think
Not
it
me.
is? Oh, wow.
Oh.
Way to spoil it.
Mubby.
Yeah, I've watched it. I watched it. I liked it. They haven't come out with
Yeah, I
any
was
new
gonna say,
seasons, have they?
I was about to say, I don't think Ben watched it all the way through.
How many seasons are there?
There's 4.
Okay, I think I've
4
only
or
watched
5.
3. Yeah, I definitely haven't watched 4 or 5, but I've watched 3. So yeah, it's good. Anyways, next up we got Charlotte. Have you seen this one, Riley?
I have not, so this is gonna be the one where I have to
Sit out? Okay,
in the
I don't think
background.
either of you guys have seen this. So let me explain it a little bit to you. Basically what happens, there's this super cocky high schooler who has this ability to control people for like 1 second, and then he can't control them anymore. So he thinks no one else has any abilities. So this I'm obviously not gonna spoil anything, but I'm gonna go over the intro. So he like goes about his life like basically just using people to get to the top of his class, to be the best in sports, you know, all that stuff, which is like, you know, this seems like a kind of weird show. But then he gets like invaded by this whole organization that is basically just a group of people who are in the same boat as him and just have these powers, and they don't really know what it came from. Without spoiling what it came from, it's interesting because basically he has to find a way to get rid of all of the superpowers, because if he doesn't, then they're all going to die. So, and some of the powers are
interesting.
yeah, some of the powers are really, really good. So like, you know, there's time travel, there's becoming. Well, okay, so here's the thing: they're all really good, but they each have their downside. So like, the main character, he can control people, but it's for 1 second. There's one character, she can become invisible, but only to one person around her. Like, she's visible to everyone else around her except for one. There's one guy who can time travel, but every time he does it, his eyesight gets worse, and once he can't see, he can't do it anymore.
Oh.
So yeah, like it's really, really good. Huh?
Laser eye surgery, boom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, bro, just like get it fixed. Like, it's not that hard. Anyways,
Get some glasses. Like,
it was really good, and the conclusion was amazing. So because you guys haven't seen it, I'll put it where I think, and then you guys can like maybe hold me back, maybe push it forward based on what I said. I would put it in A tier. I'm not gonna put it up here with.
Are you calling that banger?
I would. I might watch again. Not absolute banger. The S.
Okay,
That's S tier.
I'll give you might watch again. Like, I think that there are some things that are definitely better than it.
I would put it above Chainsaw Man for sure, personally. Just because.
Would you put it above The Promised Neverland?
Oh,
Season
without
one?
a
Season
doubt,
one.
without a doubt, above
Okay.
season 1.
Okay, then I'll let you. Yeah, I think that's a good spot to put. Like, the one thing I'm not 100% with on this list yet is Attack on Titan, but I understand that y'all either haven't seen it or have.
Well,
different
yeah, we'll be
opinions
able
of
to
it.
talk about it later. Also, Cruz in the
That's a
chat.
good
Maybe he wants
show.
to join us in the.
No,
Oh,
he said he's still working.
okay. Well, we'll let him work. All right.
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
guys? Do you guys think that's a fair
Let him-
assessment? Put in an A tier. Might watch again.
I'll give you that.
I genuinely did enjoy it a lot.
It's up to you. I have not seen the show.
Okay,
But,
I would highly recommend it though.
I'm gonna have to give my input on 4 of the. Ben, have you seen Bizarre Adventure or no?
I've not. I believe the
Okay.
last 4 on this list were put there exclusively for you to explain.
Yeah,
it
we
to
put
us.
the
Okay.
last 6 on this list exclusively for you, so don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we got Classroom of the Elite. I think you've seen this, right, Riley?
No, but I heard nothing but good things about it.
It? Okay. Oh my
when
gosh.
When I heard about it, though, the first thing that my brain went to was Assassination Classroom?
Yeah, no, it's nothing like that. It's basically this super high elite school where only the super educated people get in. The main character gets in. He gets a 50 exactly on the test. half and half, right? So everyone's like, did you do it on purpose? Blah, blah, blah. There's rumors starting about him. So, long story short, you figure out in like the first episode, the guy is a genius. He literally could do anything he wanted in an instant. He's an absolute menace to society. He basically like is put in the lowest class. In these classes, they're put in these competitions where they have to perform well in order to make their way up in the ranking. So there's like their class F and there's like class, D through A.
So he threw on purpose so he could get to rank A by carrying his classmates.
Kind of. You're not even by the end of the show. You're not even fully made aware of his intentions, which is crazy to me.
Would you compare it to Death Note in its like psychological battles more than physical battles?
I would, except there's no opponent that can fully like go against the main character. So for that reason, I would put it below Death Note. Like, if you're looking for one of those shows where the main character is just like insanely overpowered and like nothing can stop him, this guy's him. He's him, like literally. But I wish they would put an opponent that was like
Senku from Dr. Stone.
I wish.
Sorry, I've been watching it right now, bro.
I really wish they would have given him an opponent though that was good enough for him, but they didn't. And for that, I think I'm gonna leave it in low A tier.
They're probably saving it for next season, or
there's not insanely good animation. There's a couple fight scenes, but the story and like just the way I like shows, I put it in A tier. I would not put it high though. So
fair.
All right, cool. I feel like that's fair. We might have to move it later, but let's see. Next up, we got Cowboy Bebop. You've seen this, Riley? Hopefully, please.
I have not, sadly. But
No!
This is all you.
No!
This is all you.
No! How many shows?
I've heard that this is some people's
There's
favorite.
only one other show on this list that I have not seen.
Okay, so we're knocking him out. Have you seen Platinum End? Is that the one?
No, he said he hasn't seen Erased.
Oh, Erased.
Erased.
Spoon, have you watched Erased?
I have not, so that's up to you guys.
Oh.
Or that's up to you, actually, Ben.
Yeah, hopefully Crew can get in here.
Look, I have the last 6 that neither of you have watched.
That's true. That's true.
But I want you to watch the last 5. I could care less about number 6, because...
That's the point. We wanted one that you would think...
Yeah, it was on purpose.
I wonder which one the cat will think I hate the most.
Okay, so Cowboy Bebop. Obviously, you ask anyone who watches anime, it's like a classic. It's got a decent amount of story. The animation for the time it was released, like the remasters and everything, are great. I would say the arc is
spinoff.
Yeah, okay.
Not spinoff, adaptation.
If we were judging based on like classic anime, like I don't know, stuff like classic, like Hunter x Hunter, I don't know, old Naruto, stuff like that.
It would be.
It would be up there.
Good.
But because it's put up there with so many of these, I wouldn't put it anywhere above. I'd put it. I guess I'd put it below Promised Neverland. It wasn't anything where I was like on the edge of my seat the whole time. It was definitely a good show. Like, it wasn't like I hated it. But I don't think there was anything to write home about. So I feel like that's a fair assessment. But yeah, let us know where you guys would rank it. Anyways.
Yeah, in chat, if you're telling us where
I would probably put it underneath Classroom of the Elite, because I feel like it showed that you could have more dramatic stories in anime. Like, I feel like it was a big stepping stone.
You'd put Cowboy Bebop like right here in the A?
Right behind Classroom of Elite.
I would 100. Okay, I guess I would agree with putting it up.
Better ranking.
Yeah, I guess I would definitely put it above Promised Neverland.
Wait. Are they serious in chat right now?
What do they say?
They're trying to diss on Annoying Orange.
What? Bro,
I don't.
Are you kidding
understand.
me? Annoying Orange is the best anime. If you say anything else, you're wrong. There's no other. The character development, the world story, the animation, bro, the fight scenes. The
The zombie
impeccable
broccoli? Like,
design.
what else can
Oh
you
It's
ask
my
for?
actually
gosh.
so good.
Don't
The only
even.
show that made me hate
It does deserve
vegetables.
its own tier.
Should we
make
mute the people that just dissed it?
I'll
Nah.
ban him. I have mod.
I added
buttons.
JoJo, by the way. It's in there.
He did, Michael. I'm the one that suggested.
Don't worry. But yeah,
I'm gonna give it a fair ranking. Don't worry.
I think I agree
I'm
with you,
fine.
Riley. I guess it should be put higher just because it's such a classic. But like I said, the story's not. It's just like a very basic thing, and you're right. It definitely did start off a bunch of, I don't know, trends for anime. But
Yeah, it's the same as Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, or any
Yeah.
of the other. older
it's definitely
shows.
not bad. It's not bad at all. But I wouldn't put it anywhere. Okay, I guess that's fair. We might move it later. But Death
All right.
Note, classic,
Death Note.
classic.
It is the classic.
This is like one
I
of
think
the
this is,
things.
This is a show that I
absolute
watched
banger.
last year.
That is minimum.
I questioned the openings because I was like, why am I listening to like emo heavy rock? But
It's probably the most emo show on this list.
I loved every.
Thank you,
single
Vincent, for saying Annoying
interaction
Orange needs to be
between-
higher. It does.
I loved every single interaction between Light and
It was
L.
so good.
It is such a well-written,
There,
well-developed
there are
story.
people still going back and analyzing every interaction that they had and explaining the meaning behind it, and I'm like,
It's definitely one of the greatest. Like, it shaped what anime is today.
it has everything a good anime needs.
I agree.
Needs? I'll-
I think I agree with Michael on this one. I'm gonna put it in low S. I don't think it should be above Attack on Titan, especially because Ben would put it in his goats.
Yeah,
But
I
it
think
is
it's
S.
good to be right below it. It's definitely S tier.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Because, oh my goodness, every second of that show is like, what's happening. You're just waiting
very
for them
good.
to explain it because you don't even know like what the heck
Yeah.
is happening.
If I was to go back and watch it now, I would probably know what's happening just because I finished
Yeah,
it. So.
it's like I don't think it would take me 2 times to watch it just to make sure I know what's happening.
It's a really good. Quest
There's
is
actually-
walking through it right
there's
now.
actually There's a scene that I saw recently of Shinigami.
Shinigami.
Yeah.
Of some random one of those coming up and talking to Ryuk.
Oh, I've
And,
seen that. It's from a movie they made, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of theories around him. But
Mhm.
don't spoil anything in case people in chat haven't.
I haven't watched the movie, so I can't spoil the movie, sadly.
Long
But-
story short, guys, if you're looking for stuff to watch and you haven't seen it yet, I would suggest like anything in Might Watch Again and Up.
It gives me Sherlock Holmes and
Oh,
Higher
you're so right. I've seen. Have you guys seen that reality show on Netflix? Well, it's not reality, but the Sherlock Holmes show on Netflix. It's really good. I enjoyed
I know
watching
what you're
that.
talking about, and I'm gonna raise it up. Have you seen the Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock?
I have. That one was also really
Such a
good.
good movie.
Sherlock
So-
Holmes is a great character.
Honestly, the only reason why he didn't win an Oscar that year is because he had to compete with Heath Ledger's Joker performance.
Yeah. So
He would have won it if it wasn't for.
to
Yeah.
clarify for Michael, Absolute Banger is S tier. The Goats is double S, and My Watch Again is A. B is it was I. So
Okay.
I communicated it at the beginning, but
We don't talk about these as definitely.
totally.
It's the worst of the worst.
Totally.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get to the end and there's nothing in F tier.
Oh,
I think there will be.
Don't worry about it.
I have a hot take in here that I think maybe even Riley would get mad at me for. But we'll
I
see.
have
We'll
an
see.
extremely hot
you better
take for
do
anybody
something.
that's a fan of the show that I want to put in F tier.
I'm gonna do something. You'll see though. Okay, next up, we got Demon Slayer. This one became
This may be a hot
insanely popular.
I have a hot take about this show.
I also have a hot take. I saw the first season. I haven't seen all of it though.
I've seen
I-
the first season and I've looked at
I've
a
seen
much
season 1 and
enough of the
season
other
2. I'm waiting for season 3 to get dubbed because I watched dubbed. Don't judge me. I don't like reading
What
subtitles.
I'm judging you. I'm
No,
judging you
I
right
don't
now.
like
Judging
reading
you.
You know what,
subtitles.
Riley? I thought you were the expert, but you know what? After that
Sorry,
one,
Riley, you gotta go. You gotta go, Riley. Not after. You're invalid.
I'm not
You
even gonna
know.
ask for your reasoning. I'm just gonna pretend like you didn't say anything. Okay?
Yeah, don't say it
My
again.
reasoning though is
No,
hate
don't say
reading.
it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Just stop.
We're trying to allow you to say here.
Riley didn't
Stop
say anything, guys. Please don't click off the video. I
I
know.
love sub. I love sub. Sub is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's
What
what
he
I
said. All right, Demon Slayer. Where are you guys thinking of putting it first of all before we get
So,
started?
this is my hot take. It's a good show, don't get me wrong, but after, like, it's just not up there as much as I feel like it's overhyped.
I would put it.
It's good, but I'd probably give it like high tier.
I would.
Hi,
I would
Aye,
put it
aye.
in between.
I'd put it right above Promise
I'd put-
Neverland.
I'd put it behind Attack on Titan because I honestly enjoyed it more than
What?
Death Note. What?
You. Oh.
No.
Wow.
What?
We have opposite hot takes.
Look. Okay. When you watch season 2, have you seen the movie?
No, I
started
haven't.
It.
Okay, watch the movie in season 2 and you'll understand.
Season
It
2
hits hard.
seems
I've
like
heard
fan
that season
service.
2's good.
It seems like fan service to me, from what I've seen.
There is no.
Okay.
I
You know
Because-
what? I will trust Riley's judgment for second season just because, we haven't seen all of it and we haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
But
just want to ask. for
respectfully,
season 1,
I'm not
who's
going to
your
put it
favorite
above
character?
Death Note. I'm sorry.
gotta-
No way.
You
Where-
can put it
so
behind Death Note,
Where
but
would
once,
you put it? Spoon?
once you see, you'll
Like-
understand why I like it more than
Like
Death
I
Note.
said, I tier.
Well, first of all, I would put this here. I think
I don't think it deserves.
I'd put it
S
in Might
tier.
Watch Again. The first season was decent. The animation is honestly,
The animation.
if it was just animation, it would go in the goats.
The animation does nothing but improve, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the fight scenes.
And
I just feel like the world building is not as good as.
Yeah, it
a
also
lot of the
feels
other
like
shows
the
on
the
this
character
list.
building is. I mean,
Like,
yeah, it has a
the world
backstory for the main
building-
character, but it feels like it doesn't delve into a lot of the other people very well.
Because like there are some shows on this list that it's like, oh, you understand the physics of this world. You understand 100% what's going on.
Oh yeah, this one. You're just
world
thrown
building
in the
is not
deep
there.
end. He's like, okay, this doesn't spoil anything, but like he's just cutting a rock randomly at some part. Like you're not even like it's just like yeah, this is the thing to do, and he cuts it, and it's like
Yeah.
whoa, this is super cool. Like
And then
yes,
the moment you start to understand like the physics of the world, it's like,
Yeah.
wait, what is that? That
Yeah.
doesn't follow anything.
you're like
I've
yes,
after this.
I agree that it's really good, but I'm not gonna put it up for Death Note. But Riley being the expert he is, I think I'll leave it an absolute banger because I haven't seen second season, so I'm not gonna do that.
I think put it in high.
you guys
might
finished
watch
first.
again.
You finished the
Might-
first season.
Yeah,
though,
what if we
right?
just put it like here? What if we just put it there?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
But
I can't
you've
say
seen
where
the
you
first
moved it,
season,
but-
right?
Seen what?
The first.
You've seen the first season, right?
Yeah, I've seen the first season.
Where did you move it to?
High
He
A.
moved it. It's
High.
like,
Highest
like
A.
right.
Is my stream frozen?
I don't know.
Oh no, I just saw you move it.
Okay.
It's so delayed.
I think that's pretty agreeable.
Yeah,
I think
I know
that's-
there are definitely people that would put it higher than like all of these in the absolute banger, but I don't
I
think
wouldn't
it.
put it higher than Attack on Titan or Black Clover.
No, me
but
neither. I know there are
Um,
people that would though.
I definitely. Okay, so I do know that they showed this. So this won't be a spoiler. You know how he had a flame blade when he was fighting the spider people?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called sun breathing. And they spend the movie and season 2 and a little bit of I'm pretty sure that they delve into it more in season 3, but he's trying to figure out what that is. And there's an entire mystery behind
Okay.
it, which
Yeah. Like I said,
It's
I haven't
really
seen the
well
second
built.
season or the movie, so I'll trust
Yeah.
your judgment on it. But respectfully,
I
it
kinda-
cannot go above.
From
Death
what
Note.
I've seen so far, and it's fresh on my mind, so I have a little bit of a bias, but I'll try to keep that aside. But it feels like a less, in ways, not in everything, but in ways, a less fleshed out Jujutsu Kaisen.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say they're very comparable at all. I think.
No.
Okay, I think Michael explains it great. He said the story is great, but it can't compare to the others. I concur with that.
That's good.
Fair. But before we move on, I gotta ask, who is your favorite character based off season 1 alone?
What's his name? Boarhead.
Oh,
Inosuke?
I was just gonna say Tanjiro,
Inosuke.
but okay. I'm basic. Call me basic.
Mine's Zenitsu because he has the most realistic reaction to everything that's happened.
That's true. I do like that. It's like
I
the
like
SpongeBob
Inosuke.
humor.
Inosuke.
What is that on top? It's Ask United. It's annoying orange. I know you can't debate that. I'm sorry.
It's the obvious SS tier.
Yeah, it's just. I'm sorry. It's just up there.
People were trying to debate it earlier, which I just don't understand. Anyone who's
Alright.
seen it, like, cannot deny.
I'm gonna sit back and let you handle Erase.
Yeah, Ben, go for it, man.
I have
Explain
not
it.
So
seen it.
Explain it to
I
everyone.
hope Krelby is in chat right now
He is,
because
he is.
he can help me out on this. But it's really it's a very interesting show about time travel and relationships, and it's a very Crew would be able to explain it better than me, but it's very good. It's not like an action show at all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
So for that
definitely
reason, it's
fully-
Okay, I found a.
I'd definitely be down to watch it again though.
Wait,
like,
Crew
I
wants to
somebody in
cook.
chat said-
let him cook.
Crew
Oh, he
LB
wants
Crew LB
he
said
wants to discuss this one.
it's Erase.
Okay, we'll let him. We'll actually move it. We'll let him come in here and chat about it.
All right, but
Yeah.
he said
Can you put it
Erased
back?
is an epic murder mystery time travel adventure.
Yes, murder mystery.
Yeah.
That is
The
it's very intriguing, and you're trying to understand what's going on the whole
Mhm.
time, slowly understanding more and more, and then
almost
rooting
done.
for the
he can
character.
almost cook.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Why did he say oh rip?
We'll let him come in here and do it later. So we'll just skip that
Yeah,
one for now.
because-
United asks,
Food
what's the
Wars.
other one other than Annoying Orange, which is obviously the best. Mob Psycho is
Mob
up there,
Psycho.
and I don't.
Very good.
I will defend that. I will defend that all the way. It's
I will
definitely up
defend
there.
it with you because I've also finished Mob Psycho, so I can defend it.
That one is so good.
It's amazing.
The
Alright.
the final episode was so.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
Facts.
Did you
Had me
say?
crying.
Did you say?
Entire second-
Did you say you cried to it, Ben? I don't.
No, I said facts.
No, I said I it almost had me cry.
It was like actually had me emotional.
Beginning of the second season, the first arc of the second season, the separation arc.
Oh. Okay, wait, we don't need to spoil anything. Based, massive W. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, he
Alright,
knows.
next up, we got Food Wars. This one's really goofy. It's really
Food-
goofy, but really good.
Oh, Crew's happening.
I would put in.
Let's go.
Hang on, you gotta wait your turn. We gotta let you cook. We're doing Food
They're
Wars right now.
discussing Food Wars.
Yeah.
Discussing food, having war. Anyway,
I have not seen it, so
Riley,
find
do you
it-
want to explain like the premise of it?
I know that it's.
Oh,
I can if
you asked me a
pretty
heavy
sus.
task.
I
man,
can.
man.
I'll do it. So
I mean, I can do it. I've seen it, but
okay,
oof.
you correct me if I'm wrong on any parts,
Okay.
but okay. So Food Wars is a cooking anime, which sounds weird. It sounds really weird, but then you get into it and you're like, what in the world is happening? So the main character, right? He grew up with his dad in this little store, and everyone in this town loves the food. And
Little
so
mom and pop shop.
yeah, and so he's like, you know what? I think I could go somewhere with this. So his dad, I think, sends him to cooking school for like the best cookers in the world.
No, what he wanted, he planned on working there for the rest of his
Yeah,
life,
and
and he still does. So what happens is he would have battles with his dad to see who could create the best tasting dish or the
Mhm,
worst
mhm.
tasting dish.
Yep.
And he planned on just spending the rest of his summer or whatever. I forgot what it happened in season 1, but his dad went on a trip and sent his son to a culinary school, which is the best in the world.
Yeah. And from then on, you're introduced to several new characters. There's teachers, there's students that are really interesting. You learn about like food styles. You do learn about food, oddly enough. A lot of the food is really tasty looking. The animation is really good. Some of it is kind of sus.
It also has a great premise. The entire show is that like you can make anything taste delicious with the things that you have around you.
Yeah, and I do like that.
He took some fish crackers, I think, and something else, and made a gourmet meal out of it.
Yeah.
Would you expound upon this part of the show that I've heard about?
No. Okay, so that's where I would like to step in. That's where I would like to step in.
You haven't seen the show. Let them say it.
I've seen enough of the clips. I've seen the clips.
What do you mean?
Okay?
Whoa. What do you mean by that?
Food blows your clothes away.
Look, there are sus scenes, but unless you think of it as, oh wow, this is. If you hit it with the, wow. Then it's like that's what you be doing, bro. We know. It's okay.
Ben, I'll give it blows clothes away. I'll just phrase it like that.
What?
Oh.
Hey, okay, so what happens?
Clothes away.
Why do you know? You haven't even watched the show.
Is they try the food.
Why is he talking?
I don't want to know anymore.
Why am I talking? But they try the food, and they have some sort of existential crisis.
You're right.
And basically, whoever's like experiencing the food has like a sort of like
ascension,
intimate moment with their tongue.
There is whoa. They're eating food, dude. Don't make it weird. You're making it weird.
Don't make it weird. Pull up a clip.
What? I'm not pulling up a clip.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't have to prove to you that it's a good show.
Okay, but pull up a clip.
I think he enjoys being able to stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I enjoy
exactly.
that.
If it's gonna get you banned on YouTube, then like, come on.
Listen, man.
My question is, crew, why are you watching those clips?
Yeah.
Nah, brother, no.
I'm turning this back on you.
Listen.
The show.
I'm not going to lie to you. I skip over the sus parts, okay? Like, sorry, my bad. I don't want to watch someone have like an ascension for 3 minutes long. But
I
like,
did not because it had a reference.
Okay, well, fair enough, Riley. But I did. So
I'm just gonna step out of this call. You guys can rate it whatever you want. I'm just gonna be sad.
One, a Dragon Ball one, a One Piece one, a Naruto one, and a couple others.
Yeah,
it was funny.
Let's hear what Luxtone, one of the viewers, said. Food Wars is A tier. I would say S, but that's like 100% biased from when me and my parents watched it together. So just to let you know, Caleb. He watched it with his parents, and he still put it in S tier. That is a brave man right there. That is a. Oh, he DM'd it to me.
Oh.
Yeah, but for that reason, I'd say I'd put it in A tier. I'm not gonna put it above Cowboy Bebop because that's a classic, but it is a decent show. It's above Promised Neverland because the second season sucked.
I'm just saying, if I were to look up Food Wars.
No, dude, no one cares that you want to look up clips of Food Wars.
That's not what I'm saying.
Wow.
What the frick?
Nah, bro, you do
I'm sorry.
Riley had a whoopsie.
I retract my statement.
Riley had a whoopsie.
We did. Okay, well, while we're waiting on Riley, you can let him back in, but let's let Crew speak about Erased.
Right.
Okay.
Let us know a little bit of premise.
This is like one of the great. I'm totally biased because this is what got me into anime. Okay. But this show is like, it's very short. I think it's only 6 episodes long.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 12.
12?
Or 8. No, 8.
8 sounds a little bit more accurate.
I'm gonna look it up.
It is like murder mystery, time travel. It's like Sherlock Holmes. Okay, so it's not like Death Note in that, like, murder mystery or a great super genius trying to stop super genius. But it's like a normal guy somehow discovers that he's got the ability to travel back in time, and so he decides to use his power to solve the murders of children when he was young.
Yeah.
Like, they were kids that he knew, and they went to his school. And so he uses his power to go back in time and try to figure out who and what happened to these kids. And like, throughout the show, they like you get to learn more about the characters and what's going on. It's great. It's such a great show. And like it
sounds really great. But can I be honest with you real quick? Can I throw you a hot one?
Go for it.
It's not the kind of thing I'm into. And I know that's like a total turnoff, but like I'm not going to rank it very low based off of that, because I know like if it was the kind of show I was into, I know like even looking at like trailers and stuff, I know it'd be good.
Right. I think the thing that gets it for me the most though is probably just how much it makes you like feel for the characters. I think that that's something that's really like I'm a really big fan of Undertale. Because Undertale is one of those games that like really makes you start caring for the characters.
Yeah, and that's why Annoying Orange. That's why Annoying Orange is at the top, because it has the best.
I'd also like to talk about that real quick.
Talk about what?
I've never seen Annoying Orange in my life.
What? Ooh. Wait, hang on. Sorry, did you say something?
Don't you put that back?
Put what back?
Hey!
Hey! Whoa, I'm not leaving it there. I was just putting it down. I'm sorry. You caught me off guard. What did you say about Annoying Orange?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
No,
so you agree? So you agree that it should be where it is, right? Right?
Have you seen clips at least? Like, do you know?
Have you been like
the way?
Wow.
I will literally like repeat the only clip that I've seen of Annoying Orange like to you right now.
Do it.
Go ahead.
I can be heard again. Oh.
Welcome back.
It is just a clip of an orange with a face.
Yes.
Going.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that is a really good impersonation. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I love that one.
It's not just an orange. There's a marshmallow.
Yeah. Dude,
there's an apple.
Don't forget about all the character development. Come on. We all know.
That is like the best.
What the frick are you guys talking about?
I've seen Annoying Orange on TV. See, Stunner Shades knows, bro. He knows.
Exactly. It is the greatest anime I've seen.
It is, 100%, without a doubt.
All the greats appeared on Cartoon Network.
There are, like, personally, I'd probably put Attack on Titan really close, but it's such a hard decision between those two. And I don't know if, like, with my top 5, Annoying Orange is definitely within, like, the top 2 or 3.
I think it's number 1.
I'm just gonna real quick
I just saw which one's next, and I am excited about this.
I'm excited too. Okay, so where do you want to put a race, Caleb?
Okay.
Where do you want to put it?
If it was up to me, I would put it down. I would say, in my personal opinion, either high, might watch again, or mid, absolute banger.
I'd say high, might watch again. In my opinion, I would put it above Demon Slayer.
You'd put it above Demon Slayer?
Yes.
I haven't seen a race, so I'm not.
I would also put it above Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is a great show.
What are we thinking, chat? Do we agree with that? I can't say.
Right at the top of
You need to watch it, my guy. It's a great show.
I will.
Like I said, I'm not into that kind of thing, but I probably will give it a watch eventually, so it's only a matter of time.
It's 12 episodes.
Nah, what is that impression? Get off of my back. Come on.
Gamer
Dude,
X
I think you did great.
Gamer X wants to give a opinion.
He can toss it in the YouTube chat.
He can toss it in chat if he's got anything to say. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. We might have a little discussion afterwards because you guys haven't seen Charlotte or Classroom of the Elite, or Riley's seen Chainsaw Man. But yeah, we'll see. All right, next up, Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's
Yes.
everyone's been waiting for this one. It's
Oh my
Jujutsu
goodness.
Kaisen. Okay,
I
can we
gotta-
take a pause
So
real quick?
many good things about this.
Can we
show.
take a
gotta
take a
search.
pause real quick? I gotta search up Gojo. Look at this man. Look at this.
please do.
Look at this man. Look at this man. I'm not gonna scroll down anymore, but look at this man.
Oh my goodness.
Look-
I gotta wait. For
Look
it to
at this
pop
man.
because of the delay.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
Also,
gosh.
United agreed with our erased
Okay,
conclusions.
good. United's valid, so.
Oh my goodness, look at those pictures.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Gojo. Look, if the main character was Gojo, it's going above Annoying Orange. I know that's a hot take. I'm sorry, but like, if it was just Gojo, it's going above
It's Gojo.
Annoying Orange. But
Also, the amount of references in it.
Can you guys just go ahead and make a list for me to watch?
bro said,
Like a
"Can I
watch
skip to the
list
end of the
for me.
video?"
What?
Bro wants a list.
Bro wants to skip to the end of the video.
No, that's not what I'm just saying, like a Google Doc, just from me. Pardon me.
It's right
Of
here.
what?
This is the list.
This is the list.
Annoying Orange.
I got a list.
Okay, I
Okay.
just don't understand how we're gonna put Food Wars above Erased, but that's fine, I guess.
It's not. Wait. Erase
not.
is
Wait,
Erase
Wait,
is
it
at the
not?
top of
I
it.
can't see.
What do you mean? Do you want me to move it down more?
It's
Erased.
No, I
only
got.
thing
Okay,
it's
now
above
I
is
see it. Now I see it. That's my bad. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
Okay.
Okay, so
So,
Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Kaisen,
Kaisen.
I would put it in absolute banger.
absolute banger.
I
100%.
think I'd put it above Attack on Titan. That's me. What do you think, Ben? Because you've seen it.
If so, I did just watch it. Like I finished it a couple days ago, so it's still much
For
fresher on
one
my
season,
mind.
mind you, and there's gonna be plenty more because the manga goes on
Oh, no,
for a
those are
while.
movies.
Can I?
Oh,
So
Well, yeah,
those are movies.
the movie's kind of mid. We're not gonna lie about that one.
if you do put it above Attack on Titan, you have to put it above the Black Clover.
Really,
On. Ooh.
I don't know if for that reason I'm gonna put it below Attack on Titan because I don't think it's better than Black Clover.
I would put it in.
Okay.
I think in between them is the perfect spot.
I agree with that based on like everything.
If both of you all agree on that.
The only thing stopping it from being behind Black Clover for me right now is the fact that I'm waiting for more to happen in the story.
Yeah, if there was a
Black
season
Clover-
2, oh my gosh, it would go in the
They're
goats.
working on season 2, apparently.
Yeah, I know. I literally cannot wait. The movies. It's the
The movie,
show.
the thing that I liked about the movie is it gave us more of the characters that we liked. It expanded on how powers in Jujutsu Kaisen work. And the thing I liked about Jujutsu Kaisen is it does a thing that a lot of animes haven't been doing recently, and that's giving backfires to the power.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Naruto Shippuden as an example here. Like, okay, so he gets this move called the Wind Shuriken, and the downside to it was if he used it like he did with the Rasengan, if he used it a couple more times, it would shatter his arm,
Yeah.
and he would never be able to do any hand signs or any of that ever again. But he literally got rid of it by just realizing, oh wait, it's in the shape of a shuriken, I can just throw it.
Yeah. Dude,
So, yeah,
honestly,
we're-
I do think that that's a good placement for it. I would put it above Attack on Titan. I don't know if it's definitely rivals with Black Clover. It's definitely up there, but I don't think I'd put it above it.
It's hard for me
United's
to-
asking why Black Clover is above Attack on Titan. I think we can all agree the fight scenes way better. The story way better.
Way
The
better.
world building way better.
Way better.
Story.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't want to spend 30 episodes behind a wall.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That was okay. That was
You
okay.
came out of left field with a hard roast.
That's what y'all are
Holy
laughing.
I love
crap.
Attack
Y'all
on
only
Titan,
care
but
about-
I love Attack on Titan, but I love Black Clover more. Literally, Asta's the underdog. You want to root for him.
Exactly.
The
Black
only-
Clover is your main character, has no magic, and everyone else does, but he's somehow the strongest. Literally, that's
That's
why it's
the thing
better.
that holds me back from like. I haven't seen Black Clover, but I kind of agree with you guys about Attack on Titan because season 2 was hard to get through.
No, I don't understand what y'all are saying. Season 2 was goated. That's
it's
what I
not.
don't understand.
It's
I didn't
Y'all
say
don't
anything about
appreciate
season
story.
2.
Y'all don't appreciate story.
okay.
I do appreciate story. I just appreciate it when I don't have to wait.
Listen,
I like.
you know, Attack on Titan. We can talk about the little things later. Okay. Okay. Next up, we got probably
So we got
like
bigger things that we got.
I would
bigger
say this
titans
is
to kill.
in the for the global population. I'd say this is in the top 5 anime of like watched of all time. My Hero Academia. Would you say that, Riley?
Okay. Here we go. Here we
I
go.
don't know top 5 most watched.
Definitely top 10, right?
We're about
I'd
to
give
get.
it top 20
Whoa.
maybe.
What? I mean I've heard a lot of things about it, so maybe
you
I'm
gotta
just biased.
remember, you have old shows like Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, all those that.
That's true. That's true,
And-
I guess.
And One Piece, it's the most watched anime of all.
Yeah, I mean it
time
makes
right
sense
now.
because it's got the most content, but also it's good.
Actually,
So
no, there's a show that has more episodes than One Piece.
it's called
But One
Jeopardy.
Piece is more. One Piece is more entertaining.
Yeah, I agree.
in
One
my
Piece is good. Okay, My Hero Academia. Hot take. I would put it below Promised Neverland.
That is a hot take. Ooh.
I'm sorry, but like that's just my opinion. I've watched the
I will
5
say
out of the 6
it's like-
seasons.
I like Promised
seen all
Neverland
6.
is not terrible. Like it is a good show. Season 2, not that good. But like that doesn't destroy the show as a
The
whole.
first,
I think it
okay, I will give it to you. The first
I'll
few
put it in-
seasons are slow, but
Yeah.
it picks up. Once it starts to pick up, it picks up.
It
got
does
a
pick up,
really
but
cool
it's
concept.
still so slow. That's my issue with this.
You're gonna love season 6 when you watch it, then, because season 6. went
Okay,
by
maybe I'm missing
fast.
out on something. But like, bro,
so from an outside perspective, I haven't seen it. It seems very like it's definitely popular. Like probably one of the most huge fan base, you know. It's I don't know. I don't even have a place to talk, but it seems much more focused on a younger audience than a lot of the others on
I
this
don't.
list.
I don't want to spoil it for Brantley, but I'm just gonna say the topics it addresses in season 6 because it hits some interesting topics in season 6. It addresses anxiety, depression, all that stuff. Wow, because it's showing what he's going through
yeah,
while dealing with the responsibility and the burden of One for All.
yeah.
And
I don't know. I'll trust your opinion on this one.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put it?
I'll put it in. I'll put it in front of Classroom of Elite right now.
Okay.
And once you see it, I'll let you decide. But I'm not gonna put it in.
Would you put it above
absolute
Demon
banger.
Slayer?
No.
Yeah, I don't think it deserves that. I
Do
think
you
that's
really think it would be better than Promised Neverland though? Even just season 1.
okay. Me personally, no, but season 6, you
Okay.
know, he's been talking about. I'll trust him. He's the expert, you know. Let's read some comments. We've been missing out.
It's a good one, and if you watch it and you disagree with me, you can come back and edit it and just move it
Yeah,
to,
definitely.
like,
I'll
garbage
have
or
to watch
whatever.
season 6. So, anyways, are they finished with that
Interesting.
season yet, or
Yeah, they're finished with it.
Okay.
You can go watch all. of it.
finally? Okay, Alshon says, "Bro, that's gotta be might watch again, but the issue with My Hero Academia is it's slow due to the whole situation that is happening, but such a good show and good development. You know what? It's too slow for me. I'm sorry to say it, but it is.
United, don't worry. That's why I'm here.
After
I'm the one
30
that got you on
episodes,
the tier list.
behind a wall, it gets amazing. Yeah, never seen My Hero. What is okay? My Hero Academia is I'd rewatch. We put it pretty highly on there. So yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on where you put some of the remaining anime, depends what happens to my respect for you. That doesn't make sense, but you get it. If Bleach and Naruto don't get higher, then I'd watch again. And then Mandy's here, the famous Mandy. Everyone say W Mandy in chat, 'cause, you know that's just how
W
we
Mandy.
are.
W.
The celebrity. Why'd you have
Shout
to
out to
type
Mandy's
that out?
channel. You said give a
Yeah,
W.
bro,
Mandy.
she
Well,
does
you
not-
said it out loud.
She does not need a shout out. She should be giving us a shout out.
Yeah, she's got the 1,000 subs.
Okay,
Actually,
this
Andy missed the W Riley, so I want to say W Riley.
this next one, I am going.
What is
I'm
it?
so. It's okay. It's One Punch Man.
One
I am
Punch
so based when it comes to One Punch Man. It is not only the first anime I watched, it instantly got me into it. It is like my
Honestly,
favorite
good starter.
style of action ever. If it were up to me alone, it would be probably. I guess I'd put it right below Mob Psycho, because I mean they're made by the same person, but
Yeah,
Mob Psycho
they
was
are.
made for plot. One Punch Man was made to be a comedy.
My favorite thing about One Punch Man though is the fact that the first thing that he kills is an off-brand Piccolo.
Yeah, that's true. I have to ask. Have you seen the or watched the? What am I saying? Have you read the manga?
Anytime that something big goes down, I'll go see what happened. That way, I'm not gonna get spoiled. But I try and not spoil the events leading up to the big events too much. That way, I can still be surprised.
I will say, I watched it so long ago. I still rewatch it. I still listen to the intro and the outro. Like, I would put it in an absolute banger. I'd put it in. I mean, the goats. I'd put it in the goats. Riley, what's your take on this?
It's an amazing show.
You're putting it pretty high.
It does something that my volume's high. Is that what you said, Ben?
I think he put it really high. Like, it's
Yeah.
a great show. From what I've heard about the manga, it makes it so much better. Like, I've looked into it, I've watched some stuff, read a bit of it, and the manga seems so much better than what they currently have.
To be fair, the
anime.
manga is like terrible style, but the story is really good in it.
Yeah. And so, like, the story of what I heard in the manga is so good. But, like, season 1 is good, but then season 2
Punch!
season
3, 2,
two just
1,
doesn't have
go.
enough. And so I don't think the show deserves to be in the GOATs just because it doesn't have everything yet. Season 1 is amazing,
Fair.
don't get me wrong.
You
Season
know what?
2 doesn't ever hit a conclusion. I would put it behind Death Note in absolute banger.
Okay.
Fair.
This isn't my tier list. Because it is the GOAT tier list, I'm willing to compromise. However, I cannot put it below Death Note.
However,
It deserves more respect. I'm not gonna let my boy Saitama
won't?
down. I can't
You
let him
can
down.
put it
behind Attack on Titan.
I'll put it.
because-
Look, Ben. I'm doing you a favor. I'm putting it behind Attack on Titan, which is saying something for me, because you know that I don't rate that highly.
Fine.
Everybody feels passionate about their first anime,
Yeah, man.
so I understand.
Yeah,
My
like.
first was
ugh.
no, bro. Get this. My first was Promise Neverland. I heard it.
That's true.
My first is actually not on this tier list.
What is it?
My first.
Beyblade Metal Fusion.
Okay,
Nice.
okay. W. I did watch a
My
bit of
first-
Beyblade, but not a lot.
My third is on this list though, and it's Dragon Ball Z.
Fair.
The first one that I like loved that like, well, yeah, the first one that like fully entranced me was Attack on Titan. So that's probably why.
Soul Eater was Thunder Shade's first one. That's the.
Oh wait,
I've
never
heard a
mind.
lot of
I'm
good
wrong.
things about
Hunter
that.
x Hunter was the first.
Your
one
first
that
was
entranced me.
JoJo.
Makes sense.
Okay, I think I'll leave it there. You know, it's not my list, but I'm not gonna allow my boy Saitama down. Okay, next up we got Platinum End. Who's seen this other than me?
I haven't, so I'm gonna have to sit this one out.
Okay,
I think it's just you, Spoon.
okay, I can explain this one. All right, same creators as Death Note. I will say before we even get started, without a doubt, better story than Death Note.
Better story than Death
Oh
Note?
wow.
Yeah. The character development, the story, it does get really emotional. Whereas Death Note is the whole time you're just, it's cool. It's really cool and edgy, but it has a better plot. However, being platinum and being the way it is, I don't think I'd put it above Death Note. There's a couple reasons why. One of them being I don't feel like they really reached their peak. I think there's only one season. There could be two. I've watched all of it. I just can't remember because it's been like 6 months or whatever.
Whenever
But-
I watch it, I'll let you know.
Yeah. It's definitely an absolute banger. It is really emotional. It gets into the deep stuff really fast. It talks a lot about some, stuff that is, I don't know, like undying. You know, it talks about a lot of that, just like at a
Like
moral
like
level.
facing your mortality and that type of stuff.
Yeah, kind of. Not even your own, like even other people's. It makes it a really deep thing. So the plot line behind it, right? There's this guy. He's on the edge of life. He's, he's thinking about it, man. Every day is just another rough day for him. So one day he gets on top of he gets on top of a building, man, and it's like, bro, this is like, what the heck? This is weird. Like, I don't really like this. He gets swooped up by an angel, and you're like, okay, what the heck is happening? I don't know if I want to watch this anymore. You keep watching, it turns into, okay, it's Shimigami, right, for Death Note? What is it? Okay. Okay.
And not
it's kind of like that, whereas the angels are like these designated people. They have to choose the next candidate for like royalty or something. Anyways, so there's, I think, 11 of them, and they each choose a human, and they have to basically compete with the other humans, and the last one to die becomes the king or whatever.
So like it's basically Death Note mixed with Classroom of Elite.
Kind of. The main character isn't, he's not overpowered. He really isn't. He's just a normal guy.
It sounds like Squid Games.
Kind of, not really.
It sounds really interesting. I'd like to
Based
watch
off
that
the
one.
cover, this seems like it came out before Squid Games, so technically Squid Games ripped off.
It sounds like this.
It's not really Squid Games because there's not as many people, and also like you go into the other characters a lot more than Squid Games. Like I will not lie, the main character doesn't get a lot of screen time. Well, not screen time, but just like plot line, if that makes sense.
Imagine being the MC and you get less screen time than Billy Bob over there.
Yeah, literally. I think I'd put it right below Death Note. I haven't seen Erased, so I can't say that, but I would 100% put it above Demon Slayer. So maybe it's just because this is one of those anime that actually hit me deep. There's not a lot that can do that, but yeah, I would definitely put it right below Death Note. That's where I'd put it.
All right,
Oh, wow.
Hunter.
Easy goat. Y'all cannot admit that.
Cannot complain. It was one of the it was probably like my first 10 anime that I ever watched.
When I first started watching it, I was like, "Oh my god, it's so happy-go-lucky."
Yeah, like that's what the start is.
Then we made it to the part where the
Hisoka.
we made it to him, and I'm like, "Oh god, there's a child predator in here."
And then you get past Hisoka and you get to like the crime family and you're like, oh.
And then you get to the Phantom Troop and they're just insane maniacs that love to kill everyone.
That was
and then you get to
crime family
legit creatures that could kill.
Adult Gone gave me chills. Yeah, I agree.
Zombie type apocalyptic scenario.
The opening to Hunter x Hunter, season 1.
Archer.
Listen.
Oh.
Translate the lyrics. It is the most basic song ever, but holy crap, does it slap!
My gosh!
When I was watching the remake, I wanted to punch the guy in the throat because I got tired of hearing him sing. Every single time I booted up a new episode, it was the same intro. So I got to the point where I started skipping.
No,
you
skipped Departure.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
No.
You're wrong
for
that.
Okay, which one did you watch? Did you watch the 90s version or the 2011?
2011.
Okay, I listened to it for 3 seasons straight, and then I started skipping because I got tired of listening to it.
Nope. I would watch it. I would watch it for 1,000 episodes, bro.
Okay. No.
If I watched it for 1,000 episodes, I would have gone mentally insane.
Okay, the final.
It's worth it though.
Closing song is amazing as well, and like the visual
is
okay. I skipped the openings, but I did listen to the closing because I saw that they changed. I just wish that they would change the main opening because I got tired of hearing the same song.
You know what? I can't say that I can relate to that, but I will say how much it delves into Leroy, not so much, but the other 3 main characters. and it still manages to leave you hanging. Like they have like what, like 5 episodes in a row for like each character, like several times, and then yet still you're like wondering, I mean, what else does this guy have up his sleeve? You know, he just keeps coming up with stuff out of nowhere, which, you know.
Also, that last arc that they did.
I was about to say the last arc. It's got like almost no. I can't really.
What are you talking about? The last arc, or the arc where they choose who the next president is going to be?
The one before that one.
The one before
last
Chairman?
big arc.
The
one?
Chimera Ant.
The
Chimera.
Chimera.
Oh,
okay.
My gosh.
So good.
Golden decided to steal some Black Air Force energy from some of the other MCs and side characters from the past, and he went off.
It's so good.
It really is. It really is. I think so. We all agree it's the GOAT.
I was gonna say
it deserves a spot.
One of the best things is like the very last arc where like you barely get any MC screen time
when they're voting on who's
still
the
a great
chairman.
Show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
even
still
then.
an amazing show.
Mm-hmm.
Because they built up the characters well.
I agree.
It's so good.
Okay.
Now we have
Pokemon, the anime.
Ooh.
Okay, so can we just talk about for a second? Are we counting the last couple of seasons as an anime, or is that like a cartoon
Please
show?
no.
We'll count it.
If we're counting that, then it's going down. Just so you know.
It's still Ash's story, so
That's
we have
okay.
to count it.
We
Yeah.
have to count it.
Okay,
Is
so
it
we're
though?
counting. So we're counting everything that's Ash's story. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me preface it with this. I have seen a lot of it. I've not seen majority of it, but I will say, it's good.
It peaked
It's
at
classic.
XYZ.
Right.
It's
it peaked
not.
XYZ.
It
At
had a.
XYZ.
Hmm.
Y'all must be tripping.
No. What do you think it picked at?
Cowards.
Right behind Annoying Orange, you say? That is a hot take. SS. People
That
are
is
saying.
such a hot take.
People are saying to put in the GOATs. I really don't think so. I would definitely
Listen.
put in an absolute banger. Listen, it is so iconic. It is so iconic. If it wasn't for that reason, though, I would put it in lower A tier. Might watch again.
So the thing is
I would
it's
put it in.
Pokemon
I would put it
as
in. It was
IP. Pokemon as an IP is amazing. I think the anime had some amazing highs with some of the movies and some of the series, but it also had like huge lows and lots of filler.
It had
And so
more
as-
lows than highs, though, for me.
It did.
I'd-
It did. And so
I'd-
as an IP, I love it, and it pains me to say it because it was my first ever. It was my first ever anime, technically. Now that I think about it,
Yeah,
but
mine too.
it pains me. But just compared to everything else on this list, it cannot be counted as high.
Yeah. Like
Hang on just a second. I gotta go on mute.
Now the thing is, it had
ooh.
like, it had a handful of good seasons and it had a handful of bad seasons.
Yeah, but even the good seasons, like
Alright,
they're
I'm
not, they're not the same. They're not even the
Right.
same thing as the other things on this list.
Definitely.
And
not.
so
If
nostalgia wants
listen,
me to
Ben,
put a
if you had
shot,
said we
but
were just gonna do the very classic Pokemon, it would go really high. It would.
That's
yeah.
a lot more. Yeah, that's a lot true. That's very
But
true.
I think we need to count it all. Like if it was just the, like Indigo League, bro.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
But
If it was Indigo, he would honestly. It would probably be in front of Annoying Orange.
Oh,
Jeez.
I don't know about that one.
I go there. I go
that's a
there.
hot take.
Yeah, that is a hot take. But because we're counting it all, I'm gonna leave it in an absolute banger. It doesn't deserve any lower because of how iconic it is, I feel like. But it definitely goes on the lower end because of how many lows it has. It has a lot of lows.
In my opinion, it peaked in XYZ because after I honestly did not care that much about what happened afterwards because it's just like chances are he's just gonna lose the Pokemon League again because he had Greninja and a lot of other OP Pokemon and you make him lose that.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll tell you, Journeys is entertaining, but it's just filler until like
Until they could
second
figure out
season.
until they could figure out who was gonna replace Ash.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was. I enjoyed the characters, but it was just filler, and like that was just too much for me to keep watching.
Ash got kissed by a Latias in disguise. Easy S.
No, for that movie, no.
The amount of
dude,
people.
The movie,
that,
look, if it was just the Pokemon movies, it'd go way
movies?
higher.
it would. The
I just
movies
find
are
it
goated.
funny
I own
because
that movie.
when you said that, you reminded me of a video that I saw, and it was just like a guy going through all of Ash's love interest, and then he narrowed it down to Sabrina and Latitos.
Whoa.
What the- Bro.
Alola was a goated season? No. No.
That's
No.
valid.
Okay,
That's valid.
No, set it on fire.
Valid.
Alola,
was
look,
good.
Pokemon would be 10 times better without the Alola.
No.
I'm sorry.
I
You missed
enjoyed
your ballot.
Look, if it was the games we were talking about, I agree. Alola was goated.
Alola was valid.
I agree.
It was.
United XYZ is peak Pokemon.
It was entertaining. I
No.
was entertained and enjoyed it a lot.
No.
The reason why what they should have done is what they totally should have done is they should have just made it to where Ash won in XYZ. And then they could have made it to where we
Don't worry, guys. I
followed-
got a Big Mac.
and then they pull in a new character for Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
And then they just attend this academy, and then the academy in the newer game, or not the. Then they go off to where Pokemon Journeys takes place, and then
Yeah.
they go
Galar?
off to. And then they go off to where Pokemon Scarlet and
Paldea?
Violet take place,
Bro
and
doesn't
they
know.
can just use it as like, oh, they're furthering their education because that place is pretty much a high school / university. Meanwhile, like the Lola school is like an elementary / middle school.
Welcome to chat, Elijah. Okay, so are we okay with leaving all of Pokemon there?
Yeah.
Instead.
I feel
Honestly,
like that's fair.
I think it's high for all of Pokemon being considered, but because of how iconic it is, I think it's good to leave it there.
I
Just
agree.
because of the iconicity, I'll leave it there. But
If it was
If it-
just
if
because of the
we- if we
show,
were
it would
ignoring
drop a
the-
lot.
how iconic it is, I would honestly probably put it behind My Hero
Yeah.
Them.
if we
Then
weren't counting that. If we're
I'd
just
give
going
you
off
that.
story alone.
Now, I don't know. I
It's
feel
hard.
like
It's hard to rank it, bro.
It's a hard one because, like, if you're
it's
counting
such a
iconicness-
major part of everybody's childhood.
Yes, but the show as an anime is not that good.
Mhm.
Right. Like,
that's
if
what
you
we're
were to
answering.
sit down
Like, don't get me
and,
wrong,
like,
I love the
watch
show.
the anime.
and I've watched it. I've probably watched, if I think about, I've watched most of it, which is insane to think about. But I've watched most of it. I haven't watched all of it. I skipped Black and White because it just looked trash. But,
I watched Black and White, and see, that's the problem.
Black
is
and White
that,
was actually interesting.
like,
Yeah.
when I was little, I remember that as like one of the greatest shows I've ever seen in my life. But that's because I was little. I go back and watch
Yeah.
that now. It's like it's aight, you know, but it's not much more than aight, you know.
Mhm.
yeah,
That's it.
that's
The only thing about Black and White that I did not like is the fact that Iris or whatever her name was, I forgot because I
I
haven't
didn't
seen the
like
show in
It was
years,
Iris.
would not stop saying, "Ash, you're such a little kid," and I was just like, I wanted to punch her in the face. I got tired.
I
Of
think we all
hearing
did.
it, and I'm like, he's like 20 years old. Get off him.
fact.
He's actually like a 7-year-old.
He's 20 years old. Get off him.
He solos your stupid Axew.
But I will say that, like, the
And here's
Indigo
thinking
League was
Pokemon that wouldn't
everything
come
to
out
me
of a
back in
show.
the day.
Mhm.
7th grade,
Excadrill.
watching Indigo League, dude, that brings back the memories.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I watched Indigo League.
I
No,
watched
I-
a bit of it.
If you haven't, you need to go rewatch. Well,
It's
I
good.
don't know how good it would be
I've
today,
watched-
but like
I've seen
that
it,
was
and
amazing.
Ash
to
is-
me.
Is Indigo is the basic? Okay, so
You
I
know
did watch
the-
Indigo.
you know the
It's the first
episode where
season.
Ash finds Charmander.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Favorite episode.
And it almost dies. Oh my gosh, yes.
Favorite
Valid.
episode.
That was
okay.
such a great episode.
this is my hot take, but Orange Islands was good.
Whoa.
Wait,
I don't
hold
know
up.
if any of y'all. It gets a lot of.
Where's
hate. Okay, y'all aren't.
where is this in the plotline?
It's like season 4 through 6.
Okay.
But it's the one that had the friend.
Oh, so
What's
it's still
his
kind
face?
of old.
Yeah,
Wait, didn't they swap Brock out for that guy?
yeah, they did, and people hated him.
I didn't
For
hate
who?
him.
Tracy,
I just
that was
kind
his
of
name.
acknowledged that he was there.
Mhm.
In the Pokemon community, people hated him and hate on the Orange Islands. But Orange Islands was
Oh, that
I
guy.
enjoyed Orange Islands a
They
lot.
kept everybody else but got rid of Brock, and then Brock appeared later, and I'm like, why are you
Brock?
bring
Harry though.
Vincent knows what's up.
Yeah.
He says Orange Island.
No,
The-
but
the
can we
only
just
reason why I
acknowledge
get
how
mad
much
about it-
Brock carried? Such a hardcore simp for every woman he met. It was so great. Come on.
His humor was impeccable, I will say.
No, the
Exactly.
only reason why I get mad whenever they bring Brock back, I was just like, how are you gonna bring him back now, but not when they were still in Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say
Remember
this,
when
back-
Ash caught them all?
Oh my god, you remember when
Ash caught them all?
you remember when Brock and wasn't the guy's name Simon or something?
Yeah.
They had a cook-off.
That was a good one.
You haven't seen it, Ben, because
back
you
in the
didn't watch Black and White.
Back in
That was
the
really
day,
good.
like Misty, I had a hardcore.
No,
crush
bro.
on her.
No, brother.
Bruh.
Nah, bro, you can't. It's true.
What's...
Mm,
Hold up.
I don't know.
She looks
don't
like
know.
she's 4, bro.
She
I'm sorry, but I ain't like that.
Whoa! Okay, hold up. Now we gotta look up her canon age.
Oh no! This is gonna be bad real fast.
Keep in mind, this was when I was in 7th grade.
It's not okay.
I'm scared
Misty
now.
canon age.
She's probably like 14.
What's it saying?
bro.
10 years old. Oh dear.
No, you wrong for that one.
Arrest this man.
Alright, anyways, let's get off of Pokemon.
Arrest
I think
this
we're
man.
good about Pokemon. Anyways, next up. This
What?
is
Wait. Just
What?
before we move on,
yeah.
the second thing that popped up was Brock canon age. Do you know how old he is?
45.
14.
He's 15.
Yeah, he was young.
What?
You didn't know that?
No, I thought he was gonna be like the same age as Ash and Misty.
No. It's
He's like
obvious
5
he-
years older than them.
he
I mean, it
took
makes
their-
sense. I mean, look at him, bro.
Alright.
And
now
he
we gotta
pulls
rank
up on all the
Ranking of
women.
Kings.
Ranking of Kings. Okay,
Pulls up
Riley,
on all
you've seen
the
this, right?
Yes, I loved it.
It is so good.
He said
Um,
It
ranking of
definitely
I
has
think
the most
automatically-
unique animation out of anything on here.
It has the most what animation? Unique?
Unique.
Oh, without a doubt. Like even Mob Psycho, I think it beats in terms of uniqueness.
Yeah.
It's not. It's beautiful the way it is though.
Ben, have you seen the show or no?
Yeah. Me, Ben, and you. I don't. Caleb has not seen it yet, I believe.
Should we give a quick explanation for Caleb and anybody else who has not watched it in the chat?
Yeah, you can hit him with it. If you need help,
Okay.
let me know.
So
Still
basically,
United.
Boji is a deaf I'm not gonna say that. Short,
Wow.
giant who everybody thinks is frail and weak and can't care for himself or run a kingdom.
He's
So
deaf.
his father, King Boss, who
He's a
was
prince.
feared because he was one of the strongest kings in the land,
Yeah.
is
They say he could have
dies.
been the #1 king, but he didn't try to.
Question.
Yeah, he could have been #1, but he didn't try. But oh wait, question.
Where can I watch this?
Anywhere that they have, you can watch it illegally. I mean,
Crunchyroll for free.
Okay, no, I do need a. I do. After we could talk about it
Funimation.
afterwards.
Okay.
Crunchyroll.
We'll talk
free.
about it later.
Crunchyroll for free.
But that's
Anyway.
only season 2.
What season
Did you
2?
try?
Look
no,
it up on Google.
Swap it to subtitles. and
Yeah,
you can
do
watch it.
subtitles.
Yeah, if it's on dub, you have to have premium, but if it's on sub, then you can watch it.
Yeah,
But
It-
I would put it in absolute banger.
I would for sure put it in absolute banger. I'd put it above Death Note personally. Not going above One Punch Man in my book though.
No, I disagree with Above Death Note. So the art style is beautiful.
The story.
The fact that they make it seem like a storybook.
Oh, okay. No. Okay, now that I think about it, I'll give you this. The ending, whack.
I would say the story is lacking. I would put it right below Death Note.
I'd put it below Platinum End, though, as well. Because those are really close in my book.
Then I'd say go ahead.
If Death Note wasn't the classic it was, I'd 100% put Platinum End above it, just so you know. But I don't think you guys would let me.
Platinum End sounds interesting. That's probably up next on my list.
All right.
So up next, we got Sonic X. This is a banger. It's a classic. It's a good one.
Can I tell you what my favorite part of that show was?
Go ahead, man.
It's the fact that that they have a police force unit that has Formula One race cars.
Dude, this show is honestly so awesome. Like, okay, I watched it a little bit as a kid, but then I go back and watch it now. It's like, it reminds me of like when I rewatched Phineas and Ferb almost. How it's got like that childlike humor, but you still love it. You know?
It's a comedy.
It is good. It's great. It's a great show.
Episode where he gets arrested somehow, and I'm like, bro, you can run at the speed of light, but you willingly get arrested and not prove your innocence.
I mean, it's obviously Sonic. Anyone who doesn't know, all you need to know is he's the fastest thing alive. I mean,
Canon?
And then there's I do like the fact that they do take the villains from the games and try and give them a place. So, like, for example, Chaos is one of the villains that shows up in the show.
Yeah,
and they have
which is interesting.
Every Sonic character that you either love or hate, from
they have Big the Cat,
or
Big the Cat is the GOAT. Anyways,
why did they have to name her Train?
I definitely put it might watch again. I would put it absolute banger. What are you thinking, Riley? What are you thinking? Does it deserve a spot above Pokemon? That's a hard one to beat. Yeah, I don't think I would.
I would put it in might watch again below Food Wars, because
low.
It's most definitely something I would probably watch if I was just like, if I
saw it, I'd definitely watch it. Like if I saw it, like, and it was clickable right in front of me, I'd watch it.
If I was just, once I have kids and I'm just sitting with them and I'm like, you want to see a goofy TV show here?
Yeah, okay. Honestly, for that reason, I think that reasoning's pretty. I liked it. I like that. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. It's definitely a good show. If you haven't seen it, would recommend, but it's not near as good as a lot of these. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Next up, we got Tokyo Ghoul. This one's like as edgy as it gets, pretty much. Well,
I watched the first episode and I couldn't make it through it because I just lost interest. So I'm
really
gonna stay out of this.
I'm surprised to hear that from you, because this is another really popular one. Has anyone else here seen Tokyo Ghoul?
No.
Nope.
I tried to watch it.
Tried. Really extremely edgy and gory. There's not a ton of other stuff other than that. There's like quote unquote bad. It has a bit of romance, but it's nothing like bad. The premise is that there's this guy who lives in this city where there's ghouls, right? You know, in the end of the show.
I remember some of the premise from the first episode. So the premise is that there's a team of people that have these things called ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
The ghouls come out of their bodies and they use it to fight other people that are called ghouls.
And ghouls themselves as well.
Yeah. And we come in on two guys who are fighting a ghoul, and the main guy has to show up and use his ghoul because those two screw it up somehow. I forgot how, and he ended up having to kill the guy that they were chasing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This show also has a really good plot twist towards the end, before the last arc.
I heard season 2 fumbled the ball though.
Yeah, it kind of did. I'm definitely not putting it above Sonic X. I'm sorry for that. Like, it's a good show, but it just I don't know. Maybe I would
put it with Promised Neverland.
Would you put it above or below though, based on what you've seen? Because I
would put it below. I lost interest. Wow.
I'm gonna put it above for watching the whole show. That's just me though.
Fair. You've seen more of it.
The very last arc is really good. But I don't think it deserves a spot above Sonic X. That's a hard one to beat out. So, yeah. Anyways, some comments we're missing out on. Let's see. A lot of people saying One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, JoJo. We're getting into it. Don't worry.
We're getting there. Calm down.
If I have kids, I'm
Seth.
gonna watch them. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. The One Piece is real. I know, dude. Haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul yet. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's not anything to write home about, but I would watch it.
This is where I'm gonna have to start giving explanations.
Okay, all right, hit us up. We got Bleach.
All right, has anybody seen Bleach?
I've not seen any of Bleach.
I've not. How long is it? Is it a long one?
If you look up a filler, it like cuts it in half to where it's like only 160 episodes. I want to say.
Oh, is there a lot of filler?
Yes.
Wait. I have a question. Is there like websites and stuff that can just cut out fillers for you?
Yes.
Do
Okay.
you miss anything?
I'm gonna have to look into that one.
You have to like double check by going to other websites because some people market based off their opinions on some websites, so you have to double check. Like the one I used, they skipped over a very important episode of one show I was watching, so I had to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a massive spoiler because of it, so just make sure to double check before you do it. But anyway, Bleach is about Ichigo Kurosaki, who he lives with his father and his two sisters in a pharmaceutical place. He's a high schooler. His mom died when he was very young. Both of his sisters were already born, of course, because if they weren't, that wouldn't make sense. He can see ghosts, but he has no Soul Reaper powers yet, but he gets them after he helps Rukia, who trains him or teaches him what Soul Reapers are and all that.
Okay.
But he learns about it more from, because every single classic shonen character has a sensei. How Goku has Roshi, Naruto has Jiraiya. Well, Ichigo has a guy called I always remember his name and then I forget it whenever I need to say it.
Who are you looking for?
Kisuke. He has a sensei named Kisuke who's very mysterious, and you find out more about him later. I'm not going to spoil any of it because the show is really good. The first few episodes are slow, but the fights are worth it. And 1,000-Year Blood War actually came out this year, and it is probably one of my favorite arcs that I've watched.
Okay. Out of all of these in the bottom though, I've watched a couple episodes at least of all of them. And these are like probably top of a lot of people's lists, other than the last one. But we don't talk about that. So I can't really judge it, but based on what you told me, it sounds really good. I'm gonna have to give it a watch.
Yeah, honestly, it goes either before Black Clover or behind Black Clover in absolute banger.
You're saying either in front of it or right behind it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
Wow.
That's interesting. It being as long as it is and you still talking about it so highly, I believe you that it's that good. But for one reason and one reason alone, I can't let it be above Jujutsu Kaisen, and I don't care. Call me names. Gojo. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, fair.
Gojo.
That's all I gotta say. I'm based. Alright, I get it.
He's a hottie with a body.
Alright.
I've seen those eyes. They don't mess around.
They don't, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Next up, we got Naruto. Ain't no way.
Okay.
Whatever, bro. Gojo, look. Google Gojo for me real quick, and then tell me how you feel. Alright, Riley?
We're get out of here with that.
I think Naruto is like a good American classic. Whenever a lot of people think of anime, they think of this show. So you want to give us a little bit of insight on it? Go ahead.
Naruto is a show about a kid who wants to become Hokage, and Naruto Shippuden is about his journey to becoming Hokage. Because
Okay, just real quick. What does that mean?
Basically, he's the leader of the village.
He's like a
Okay.
ninja.
Or
Sure.
the way that he describes it. He's the strongest ninja that ever ninja'd.
Oh, just gotcha.
So he wants to become Hokage, so he's also an orphan. Like half the characters on this
Wow,
list.
what a surprise!
And he has the nine-tailed fox sealed within him. The nine-tailed fox is one of the strongest out of the other eight-tailed beast, or other. Out of the nine-tailed beast, the nine tails, it doesn't really help him that much until near the end of the series.
Yeah.
Thank you. But sorry, I saw somebody that said y'all are awful at explaining animes horribly, and I just appreciate that. Really compliment to my heart.
We're trying our best.
It's facts.
But because I'm trying to explain it in ways that doesn't spoil it.
I mean, technically, he said you're bad at explaining it badly, which means you're explaining it well.
That's true.
Also,
Double
once we
negative. I
finish,
forgot. Double negative equals a positive.
exactly.
Wow.
Once we finish going
Math.
through Naruto, there's some comments in the chat which may make us have to change the chart a bit.
We'll see. What? Okay.
We're just getting them into the spot first, but
I say I don't know if we have time for it, but if we could, we should make 2 tier lists, one based on what we think and then one based on viewers. Like alone.
fair.
Let's do that.
But,
Okay,
yeah,
we'll let you guys decide at the end. So if you guys stick around, you can make your own.
The one thing that brings my opinion of Naruto down heavily is we all have that one friend that overhypes things.
We do.
And he would not
It's
shut
me.
up about how Naruto was the best show ever made and how once I watched it, I would never see anything else like it.
However, comma.
And I watched it, and there were really only 2 good arcs, and that was the tuning exams and the Sasuke retrieval arc. Other than that, I didn't really care for any of it until Naruto Shippuden, when they got to the 4th Great Ninja War.
Wow. So where would you rank it? I've seen probably
put it
20 episodes, but that's about it.
I would put it in absolute banger in front of Bleach.
Whoa. Okay, that's crazy to me because you just talked about how it's like kind of overrated, but yet you put it above Bleach, even though you just put Bleach so highly.
That's because I am burying my own personal opinion. My personal opinion will come out once we get to Boruto. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay to let your opinion.
You can let your this is our tier list, bro.
No. Because Naruto deserves its spot in absolute banger. But Boruto, once I get to that, you'll see where I'll put it.
All right.
I'm
Anyway,
curious because I've heard a lot of things about Boruto.
Anyway, we're on to JoJo.
JoJo. Okay, we have not heard enough of it in chat apparently because you guys keep typing about it, but JoJo's fan base is makes it such a high thing that like it just makes me, because I've seen, I think I've seen 15 episodes. I saw the first arc or whatever.
I can explain all of it if you want.
If you want to go without spoilers, then go ahead.
I can do it without spoilers. So basically, each season, you follow a different character that has the nickname JoJo.
Yeah.
And JoJo comes from their first name having a Jo in it. So like, Jotaro.
What about JoJo Siwa?
Yeah, but anyway, so each character, you follow their path, their journey, and something that they have to deal with. Every single time that it happens, the character is always 17 for some reason. I have no idea why. They're just always 17. It's just something I've noticed.
Yeah.
And there's 8 parts. The first part we follow Jonathan. Second part we follow Joseph. Third part we follow Jotaro. Fourth we follow Josuke. Fifth Giorno. Sixth Jotaro's daughter Jolene Kujo. And then 7th, 8th, and 9th haven't been animated yet, but I have an idea of what happens in them.
Yeah.
Just from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Also, voice crack. I have to call myself out on it. But my favorite part out of all of them is between part 4 and part 2. And because the thing is, another thing that happened, they have a lot of musical reference in it. Like, once stands get brought up, they have a stand called AC/DC, Killer Queen.
That's
Like the
cool.
band?
And a couple others.
Yeah.
So it's literally just like there's even one called Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Oh,
So they're either named after bands or songs that bands
yeah, I know that band.
have made. And even some of their abilities are named after songs. Like Killer Queen has an ability called Bites the Dust. And JoJo, it probably has one of the best written stories I've ever seen play out.
In terms of what? Like,
they try and do their best to tie actual historic places in with events, and they actually bring up actual facts from history and then just change them a little bit to include something from the story.
okay, that's interesting. I read a book called Sleeping Giants a while ago. The way you're making the rest of it that I haven't seen sound about the history thing it's kind of similar, where they're just like taking history that you know and twisting it to make it like very good for an anime, basically.
Yeah,
that's I think that's really cool. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to watch the rest of it, but yeah.
Every single season so far has not missed on the opening.
Yeah,
all of them are bangers. Especially part 4. Part 4 has a lot of good bangers.
So from what I'm hearing, you're gonna put it on the goats.
Yeah, it's really good.
Where is it going on the goats according to you?
Honestly, I liked it more than Hunter x Hunter.
Wow.
That's interesting. Would you say you liked it more than Mob Psycho though? Because that's a hard one.
Close, but not close enough.
Yeah, Mob Psycho seems, honestly, I don't know why. Like, but in terms of anime, it really does seem untouchable. I don't know why. It just feels like, it's almost at peak.
It's because a kid with anxiety and social issues has freaking godlike powers.
About a high schooler that has more power than the rest, but doesn't want to freak anybody out, so you contains it.
It's a very basic plotline, but somehow it's so good. I don't know. Anyways,
bro's got a crush on a girl and joins a fitness club. It's so good.
I agree. Saying it's better than Hunter x Hunter is a hot take. I would.
True, you need to go finish it.
Finish
they
what?
took it off.
Oh, finish Mob Psycho, yeah.
Or no. They make you pay for it now.
I see Stunner Shades put Aztec Fitness God.
Okay, I think that's a fair assessment. We'll put it to where they're equal. Hunter x Hunter and JoJo are equal. We'll call that equal.
All right.
I'm okay with it being
I would want to put it in the goats. I'm not going to, just because of. I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with how the plot's done.
Yeah.
Which aggravates me, because it is not the writer's fault. It's his editor's, and he tried to work it out the best way that he could.
That's
and
interesting.
He did an excellent job doing that, I feel like, but it's not what I feel. It's not what I feel, so I'm just gonna ignore it. So it most definitely belongs in absolute bangers, just because the fight scenes are so iconic.
They are.
It invented how power-ups work in anime.
That's true. I mean, you're totally right about that.
And a lot of people complain that the story doesn't make sense, and if you complain that, or if you're complaining about that, you're not paying attention to the story.
Not only that, like, I feel like people that like put Goku above everything, no matter what, are obviously annoying. But at the same time, I don't think they've realized that there are so many shows that do that, like that just make the character impossibly hard to beat. You know,
that time I got reincarnated as a slime overlord. There are hundreds of them where they just have overpowered crap.
Exactly. And so it's only the people that haven't like watched a ton of other things that say that. And you know what? Even though they're annoying in their own way, they're right, because that's all they've been exposed to in terms of like popular, powerful people.
I honestly want to put it in front of Black Clover though, because it does have one thing I have not seen many other animes other than JoJo do.
What's that?
Or JoJo and One Piece. It does something so unique, and it kind of helped start this trend. It made it to where they weave in the next plot thread at the end of the first arc. So like at the, I'm not gonna say spoiler warning, because the show's like 40 years old now.
Yeah.
So like when Raditz first comes down and they kill him with Goku sacrificing himself, his Scalder did not get destroyed. So Nappa and Vegeta heard about the Dragon Balls from, I forgot who said it, but one of the Earthlings, it was either Krillin or Bulma, I remember, but one of them said something about the Dragon Balls, and Vegeta's just like, if we go there, we can be wished to be immortal. And Nappa's just like, Nappa and Vegeta are like, all right, let's go to Earth. So they find out about this, they head to Earth, and then they have the Saiyan saga. And then after the Saiyan saga, Frieza finds out about the Dragon Balls through the radar. So then Frieza, instead of going to Earth, he goes to Namek, but they need to revive all of their friends because Piccolo died in the Saiyan battle. So the Earthlings also have to go to Earth. Goku's too injured, he can't go, so he stays, heals up, then goes. And after all that, everything else just kind of weaves into it to the next arc.
Yeah.
And probably my the one thing I am going to bring up here, because a lot of people hate on Goku for this, he is not a bad father. I'm standing my ground right here. A lot of
hot take of the year.
A lot of people complain because of the sensu bean stunt that he pulled. And I'm just like, you realize he would never throw Gohan in that situation if he knew that Gohan did not stand a chance.
Yeah.
Like, he knew Gohan could do it. He knew Gohan just needed the push. And when he realized that he messed up, he sacrificed himself. And he has only sacrificed himself twice and died twice in the show. What? And both times it was for Gohan.
Wait a minute.
What's that?
He's only died twice.
Yeah, he's only died twice.
Something's not
that's
right
like
about that.
That's like low numbers. Come on.
It is. Jump just died like 5 times.
No. No, bro. Okay, Riley, my question for you about this show, I'm okay with putting it where it is because of how iconic it is. Like, honestly, it really did make like fighting scenes and action anime what it is today, which is like, my favorite genre or like shonen. Parts of anime, right? But I have to ask you, would you say it's worth like watching all of it?
Yes.
Okay. I will leave it. I'll believe you.
Now for probably what is my favorite show on the list, which is Going in the Goats and I Will Die on This Hill.
From watching the first 40 episodes, I really enjoy it, and I haven't even gotten to like anything good yet. So I will put it on the goats. I will go with you on that. I still obviously have to watch a lot of it, but I'm gonna put it in the goats just from like what I've seen, because it having I don't care fillers. Every anime that's that long has fillers, but
I'm currently in Wano right now.
Yeah.
Which is the photo that they're showing for the. So I'm basically. I have a lump in my throat, but so basically, Luffy kind of just travels around trying to find his crew at first. Then after they get to the next sea, then he starts picking fights with bigger and better pirates and marines, both. And I'm not going to say what happens, but you're going to love Water 7, Brantley.
Oh.
Just because your favorite, I already know he's going to be your favorite character, but Frankie gets introduced there.
Bro's predicting my favorite character.
I know he's going to be your favorite character because I can tell you what he is, or do you want to wait?
I'll wait, to be honest.
All right. You're going to love him because the creator of One Piece, Oda,
yeah,
he said what each one of the nationality for all the characters were, and you know what Frankie was?
What?
America.
Okay. Why do you think that that's going to be my favorite part?
Just because
Americans,
he's the most memed character out of all the characters on the
Honestly, that's so awesome that you think that about me.
You're gonna love him. I just can't say why you're gonna love him.
Okay, okay, no spoilers, but I will definitely put in the goats. Okay, I haven't seen enough of it to say if I put it above Mob Psycho or not. I would put it above Hunter x Hunter for it being as good as it is already. I'm pretty sure you're gonna put it above Mob Psycho.
I would put it above Mob Psycho just because every single detail comes back up later. Like, have you seen Buggy yet?
No, dude. Okay, listen, you know what? We're gonna have to make another tier list, later, because I haven't seen enough of the show. But
I've seen
like I said earlier, what am I saying? Mob Psycho, I'm like still stunned at how good the show is, and I genuinely cannot imagine a better show. So for that reason, this is, we're all a part in this, and because I'm allowing it, to be in the goats. It's not going above Annoying Orange. I'm sorry for that one, but
okay.
What are you debating me?
Nothing.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. But once I watch more of it, I will definitely be willing to bring this back up and make another tier list.
Yeah. But I will be here for that, so I
can
watch us get.
That's my promise to you. My promise to you is to put it above Mob Psycho potentially. Okay, we'll see.
Okay, wait. Before we get to Boruto,
now we get the dog on Boruto.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We gotta pause.
What's that?
In chat, everyone has been complaining that AOT should be above Black Clover. And
I said it once. I'll say it again. It has better animation, better fight scenes, better story, better world story. It's just a better show.
Talk to me after the new chapters get animated.
Bro, listen to your chat for once.
No.
I'm sorry. It's just not true.
Okay, well then you can get flamed by them.
I don't care,
but I'm putting it in stone right now that I agreed with them on this subject.
That's fine. You be you, man. I'm not letting that happen. Yeah, this is a dictatorship.
And I'll be honest, I haven't seen Black Clover yet. That's next on my list, honestly, because I'm excited to watch it. I don't know.
I think you'll like it better.
I'm just saying that what the chat is communicating to me is that.
Thank you for communicating, but I'm sorry to say they're just wrong.
Crazy. Okay. The chat seems to be disabled. I can't read any of it.
Well,
alright,
so weird.
Riley, it's your turn to roast.
And
okay, just go ahead and leave it, and we don't talk about these because Boruto makes me so angry.
That's what I figured you were gonna say.
Boruto, as a show and as a character, just annoys me because they open it up with going, okay, this is what Boruto is gonna look like in the future, and then he's like missing an arm. He has like.
If you send Aaron Yeager to my house, by the way, I have Annoying Orange, so I'm chilling.
Don't forget about Mob Psycho, but
yeah, that too.
No, it doesn't deserve its own tier. Just leave it as we don't talk about this. That.
I'll just give it several Moi emojis. That's what it deserves.
So your dad's the leader of the village. He has to protect an entire nation along with negotiate with other nations. And he's a famous war hero. So do you A, respect his responsibility to the village? B, try and understand that he can't make time to be with you all the time because, he's trying to make sure another great ninja war doesn't happen and protect the village. Or C, whine and complain about it like you're a little spoiled brat who he ignores on purpose.
Let me guess. D. No, I'm kidding.
No, C. He aggravates me so much because he actively goes out of his way to deface his dad, his grandfather, and a bunch of other people because they have a off-brand Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
With all the Kage heads. And Naruto did this too, so it's kind of like father like son.
Mm-hmm.
But when Naruto did it, he was an orphan who was being ignored by the entire village, so he was doing it to try and get attention. Boruto's just doing it because I don't like my dad. He hasn't talked to me in multiple minutes because he's too busy running the entire village.
Yeah. I think you talking on this, you literally we were like give us a bad anime and you're like, oh easy, Boruto. Like you didn't even hesitate, bro. I'm never going to watch this, to be honest. It never piqued my interest. I've never heard anything good about it. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely deserves the Moi tier.
The sad part is, the first arc, you can just watch the movie. Everything else is filler.
That's so sad.
And then
anyways,
you can watch like 50 episodes.
The
rest is filler.
I'm gonna take a screenshot. I feel like this is a pretty definitive, a mix of some of our opinions. Obviously there's some that I wouldn't put where they are, but there are some that I put that you guys wouldn't put where they are.
What's this guy on about?
But I'm really quickly we're gonna speed run it because we've been doing this for like 2 hours. But I am gonna make a tier list, for the fans.
All aboard it. Because Benjamin, listen to me.
That's the only reason.
The story of AOT is way better.
Somebody said the only reason why Black Clover is above AOT is because we're fanboys. My response:
because we're what?
Yes, we are.
Fanboy.
We are. What do you want me to do? It's a better show. Okay, well, I'm sorry, chat, but Annoying Orange is staying on the top. We can't debate that.
Yeah.
The only reason Black Clover is above is because they're fanboys over it.
Yeah, we are. What do you want me to do about it? Alright, guys.
I swallowed my pill and I put Dragon Ball in absolute.
Boruto.
Deserves to be
okay, let me change this real quick. This is gonna be it. We're gonna make this easy.
Holy! Whoa! What are you, madman? What are you doing?
He's preparing for the chat too.
Yeah, I'm preparing.
Right.
Okay, this was for chat. Okay, I was about to be like, brother said what?
Alright, chat. I'm gonna give you about 20 seconds per one. Where are we putting Boruto? Are we putting it in
Notice how
F?
He doesn't. Notice how he doesn't touch Annoying Orange.
I mean, it's staying there. I'm sorry.
All right, chat. This is your time to vote. Let's see it. He said
delete it. Can I? Wait, can I put it? I can't. I'm just gonna put it below everything. I can't. I'm sorry. I would if I could.
Yo,
One Piece.
I'm loving the chat's opinion for Boruto right now.
One Piece.
F. SMH.
He said F.
At the top.
One Piece at the top. SS. We'll put in SS. We'll reorder. We'll reorder later. By the way.
I'm seeing.
We're getting.
Whoa! We got an SS and we got an F.
Whoa!
Delete it.
What are we talking about?
Put it in Z.
Okay, listen.
This is One Piece. We're talking about One Piece here.
Yeah, we're talking about One Piece. Put the name. Put the rank and then put the anime name so that we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, do that. Okay, they're saying SS. I think
Okay,
that's what
okay,
everyone's
we're getting
consensus is.
SS. I agree with this. I was like, hey, hey, One Piece is.
What's going on here, F? What? Okay, Promise
Hold on, we're
Neverland. Promise Neverland.
Something right.
Let's hear it. I don't think you guys are gonna rate this highly. We'll see. You haven't watched it yet?
I
Okay,
haven't watched it yet.
that's fair. SS. Whoa.
Another SS. Good grief.
I heard second season is bad though. It is. So I don't know. Whoa, SS no. One Piece SSS. Guys,
It's
put,
fair.
every
Hey,
time you
guys,
put a ranking, put the name of the anime.
Yeah, please.
We're
can
on
tell.
to- we're
Just
on
so we
to
know what you're
Promise-
talking about.
We're on Promise
Okay.
Neverland.
Promise
what do you guys
Neverland.
think that Promise
So
Neverland
somehow
should
we've gone back to One Piece being SS again.
A solid
Solid
A.
A. Okay,
Okay.
I'll leave it there.
Okay.
I promised. Okay.
That's
okay,
not.
fine.
I mean, that's kind of base, but not really. Neverland is B. We'll put
We'll
it
leave
low
it.
A. We'll put it low A. All
I
right,
mean,
Tokyo
it's a high
Ghoul.
A right now because there is nothing else there. So
Yeah. Tokyo Ghoul. What are we thinking, guys?
The lag in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a-
what's
I'm
the
seeing a lot
stream
of
delay
these.
set to?
I have it set to the lowest amount possible, but it's like still 10 seconds.
I'm seeing a lot of B's for Promise Neverland.
Tokyo Ghoul, solid A. Okay. What else? What are the other opinions? F.
F.
Vincent, you can't just put F for everything you haven't watched.
F.
Tokyo Ghoul F. F. Oh, we're getting Fs. Okay. I don't care. Cause look, honestly, it was not as good of a show as people hyped it up to be.
Middle
A.
B.
That's what you guys said. We got.
I think we'll put it B. I think we'll put it B for you guys, just
Put
to
it B.
even it out. Cause we got a couple S. We got one A and one B. I think B's fair.
Yeah. B is
B's like the middle ground.
S or SS if you're feeling generous for Pokemon. All right. Okay. What are we thinking for Pokemon?
Ooh, yeah.
It doesn't matter what we think. It matters what the chat.
Oh, you've
What
seen
is it?
Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, my bad.
Let's see. All of them. All the Pokemon. Like
All of them combined, not just like the earlier
Ash's
ones.
story.
All of the versions.
Ash's
B.
story.
S? Yeah, I agree.
S?
I don't think it deserves SS.
S. All of-
I don't think it could hit SS because of if it's all of them.
All-
Yeah, all of
the
Pokemon.
show. S.
So from
It's S.
Indigo,
It's S.
Indigo,
All the way up, it looks like.
Indigo to Journeys, Indigo to Journeys.
We got one SS, but to be fair,
We're not counting that new show that's
Yeah.
getting.
Pokemon is SS no matter what. You can. I'll send the link for the tier list so you guys can make your own.
All right.
Next
That's
up-
facts. No, they should post their own. They should post
Yeah,
their own.
we'll
in
let 'em-
the
we'll let 'em do
Discord.
it.
Yeah.
All right, next
We'll make
next
it
up we got
fun.
Erased. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking for Erased? Hopefully enough of you have seen this. Also S.
Also,
Okay,
wow.
This guy
Any
knows what
other
he's talking
takers?
about.
I
Yeah,
like
this
this.
one,
It's S.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
He's
High
ve-
A, low S.
Gran is very certain. High A, low S.
Yeah, somebody said
Okay.
high A, low S.
I think low S is fair. I don't think anyone can disagree that it goes below
I'm
Pokemon.
the grand master of this stuff.
Erased is a
Somebody
solid
coming for my
B.
title.
Wow, we got one B. We
Ooh,
ourselves
the
put it in a
Grandmaster.
decent A, but I think it could hit an S based on what my friends' opinions are. So
I think
Put
think
it high A,
because
then.
let's do
that's
high A.
the-
That's kind of what we did though. All right, let's do
that's
Demon
the
Slayer.
average I'm seeing right now.
Ooh, Demon Slayer. I have a feeling they're gonna shoot this to the top.
I do too.
Demon Slayer is most definitely gonna get put in S or A.
A. Okay.
A. Okay. As of right now.
As of right now. Okay.
Fair. Because I was told
High
about
A. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was
Yeah.
told about it.
We're getting a lot of A's.
Spoiled a bunch of stuff that happens in the mangas now. I'm just waiting for it to
Spoilers
get
suck.
animated.
Demon Slayer
Yeah.
is low S. Okay, so low S, high A. I feel like we're hitting it on the mark. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This is the first time I've seen Vincent not vote for something with the S.
All right, next up we got My Hero Academia. I'm interested in what you guys say because I don't enjoy it that much, but a lot of you did. Greater than or equal to A for My Hero Academia. Only voting on the ones I've seen a decent amount of. That's fair.
Valid.
High A.
I'm seeing
Okay.
a lot of A's.
So we're seeing high A. Are we thinking above Demon Slayer or below Demon Slayer?
Oh yeah.
I've seen 5 seasons.
above Demon Slayer.
Above.
Above?
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
We've gotten one above. We'll wait a little bit. It's at least you guys are able to communicate a little bit better now.
For Lemillion? No.
Nah, bro. Not Lemillion.
You got done so
above
dirty
Demon Slayer?
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, your profile picture is from the show, so.
We've had 2 above.
Okay, so we've had 2 aboves, 1 below.
Who said below?
United did.
Oh.
I forgot to change this profile picture. Never seen My Hero. It's a long show. It's good, but it's kind of slow.
It's not that long compared to Pokemon or One Piece. But...
Yeah, that's true. I mean, just objectively speaking, because usually animes aren't that long. Next up we got.
Finish in a week or 2.
Yeah, anyone seen Charlotte at all? Am I the only one? This was a good show. I enjoyed it.
You might have to rank it. You gotta rank it.
I might have to rank it for them. What are we talking about? This show is called Charlotte. CHARLOTTE. I watched this, yeah. S? I agree, dude. I agree. It is a very good show. I agree, man. Then. Has anyone else seen it? Yeah, dude, I love that show. I'll stand behind it. It's a very... I wish I had more episodes.
Brandon,
it was really short.
My man, you can't leave him hanging.
Oh, my man. My bad. Let me dap you up. Charlotte is an A from what I've seen of it.
Dap you up.
I put it low A at best. Okay, so would you guys put it
for the people who had I think he's the only person.
Would you put it above My Hero or below Demon Slayer? Because I feel like it's definitely not gonna go.
We're on Scarlet.
We'll do Food Wars in a bit. Low S or high A? I say low S, but you know this is you guys. So we're getting a bunch of high A's and S's. So I think it's fair to say I put it at the top of A for now. Is that what it's looking like? Low S it is? Oh, okay.
Alright.
Between them. I don't...
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of ground between people on this one. I haven't watched it yet. Sus Wars. Solid A for Chainsaw Man. I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. The manga is insane, though. The manga is really good.
I found the training episode hilarious.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
And I also just love the fact how stupid some of the demon abilities are. And then how
it doesn't make any sense how like they're based on, you know, they're powerful based on the fear that they give, but yet somehow like the more powerful ones are like not even that scary concepts, you know what I mean?
It makes sense that the most scary one would be the Gun Devil, and that's why it's the strongest.
Yeah, but why is Chainsaw Man so like that's not, I don't know. Anyways, okay, low A or S is crazy. Okay, they're saying mid A. We'll leave it low A. Okay, all right. Next up, we got Classroom of the Elite. I believe this one was popular for a bit, so I bet you guys have seen it. Yeah, S. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. JoJo gets memed here. Okay. Under Charlotte, yeah. I agree. Charlotte was a bit better in my opinion. Just because the ending was actually insane, and Classroom of the Elite is nowhere near finished, anyways.
I gotta watch these.
Those
two are
really good.
I have to watch.
Hit Chainsaw Man above Promised Neverland. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna do that for you. Don't worry about it.
Well, just be happy that.
All right, next up we got Food Wars. I believe Luxtone said. What did you say earlier? Is Easy S maybe an SS from personal bias? Haven't watched. Oh, we got another SS for Food Wars. Whoa.
Oh wow.
Haven't watched, but you say SS.
Amazing.
SS stands for sus.
Okay, nope. All right, we're moving it down for that reason.
Sucks because it actually has a good story. I was actually interested.
Exactly. Is SS? We're getting a couple. Okay, you guys really like Food Wars.
It's just because
SS
of the
stands
food.
for sus. Honestly, the opening carries it for me. Okay, that's fair. The opening is pretty good. I wouldn't. It's not one of the best openings in the world, but.
Elgon.
All right, where are they gonna
Where are we
put
putting it?
JoJo?
Yeah, where's JoJo going, guys? Make sure you put the anime near on the same line.
I fought for.
Low SS for JoJo or high S.
Meme tier.
I'll leave it low SS.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, because I argued heavily for SS.
I think it. Yeah, I think it deserves a spot.
Sonic X.
Low SS for Jiba. Okay.
What part of JoJo are you even on, Brantley?
I haven't watched it in a while, but all I know is that they have gigantic shoulders.
I think you're on part 2.
Probably, that sounds right.
Because you've seen 16 episodes, so you've already seen Jonathan, so you're probably on Joseph.
Yeah, I
Or
am.
said Jonathan.
It's Jonathan Joestar, then Joseph Joestar, then Jotaro Kujo.
Yeah, I'm not on Joseph Joestar.
Then we go to Josuke. I forgot what his last name was, but it ended in a Joe. And then you go to Giorno Giovanna. And then after that, you go to Jolene Cujo. Then you go to Johnny. I forgot what his last name is. I want to say it's Joestar. And then why can't I remember the?
Where are we putting Sonic X? B or low A? I'd say low A.
B, since there's nothing in B yet.
I mean,
Just
it
give
goes
it
above
high.
Tokyo Ghoul. I know that much.
Look, man, I did not look up how to spell Josuke's last name.
Sonic X is F tier. Hated it when I was younger. Hate it now.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. Okay, apparently you guys don't like it. I guess I'll put it in C just for because nothing else is there. I enjoyed it though. It's a very funny show. That is
I
crazy.
can tell you the entire plot of part 4. I just could not remember his last name. Give me a break.
Okay, next up we got Mob
Alright,
Psycho.
Y'all better
I
send it
hope
to
y'all
the
put
top.
Mob Psycho somewhere near the top, bro. Yeah, SS.
Mob Psycho deserves the top.
It
And
does.
make sure you're saying the
Yeah,
name of the
say the
anime
name of the
with your
anime,
rating.
if you would, gentlemen. Y'all are crazy if it isn't. No, dude, I agree with you. It is
SS.
really, really, really good.
Reagan carries.
He does.
Reagan does carry.
Reagan is such a good character.
Probably like one of my favorite characters ever out of
Yeah,
any show.
I agree. Has
Honestly,
anybody else got
Second
an
to
opinion on
Gojo.
Mob?
Second to Gojo.
If I could pick a wingman,
I might
for the
put
rest of
Gojo
my
above
life,
him, I
it'd
don't
be
know.
Reagan.
Mob
Yeah, I'm
low
saying
SS?
Gojo's.
We'll leave it below JoJo for you guys because I feel like that's where you guys would put it. Mob offers everything. I agree. Okay, we got Cowboy Bebop up next. What are we thinking?
Above JoJo. And he said
Haven't watched? Don't worry, we'll haven't seen Mob. Mob is good, Vincent. You should watch it. I think it's S. Okay, that's fair.
I'm
It's
the
so
only
classic,
one
but
that
I
don't know that reference that's on the speaking committee. Why?
yes, Stunter. Apparently he gets it. Bebop low S, high A. We'll leave it at the bottom of S. I didn't like My Hero Academia, so that's personal bias, but I don't think you guys would disagree that much.
See, now I gotta go find the intro so I can send it to the
Solid
live
A.
stream.
Bebop is A. Okay, I'll ask you guys. Do you think it should go above MHA or below it? Or even Demon
what are we
Slayer?
ranking?
Cowboy Bebop.
Above.
They're said. Brand said below. Let's wait a little bit more to see what the rest of them say.
In
Because
my
he
opinion,
does have the profile picture. Controversial, I know. Yeah. Above. I think
Okay, one
if
more
from what you guys are saying, you would put it above. Stop bringing up the I'm sorry, bro. It's just in my face, though. I can't really say anything about it. Other than that, it's there.
No, bro, we can't do middle.
Middle? Oh, like between the two? I don't like these accusations. Okay, well then we've gotten half and half. I guess I'll put it between Demon Slayer and My Hero. Okay, next up we got Dragon Ball Z. What are we thinking?
I expect nothing but absolute fairness in the chat.
S? There's none. Low S. Wow. Okay. Wait. No.
Alright.
He's thinking about it. Substantial amount of lag compared to Brown. Yeah. That's how it be. Mid S. Okay.
Okay.
Would you put
We're
it
in
above?
S.
Would you
We're
put
in
it
S.
above Charlotte? A, high S, low SS. I meant A. Oh, so he's saying high A, low S. And then someone else said high S or low SS. So we're getting either between these two or between these two. I need another take. Dragon Ball high S. Okay, so the majority of you are saying, like, the consensus would be mid S. If you haven't seen Charlotte, I don't think you can have a take in this, but do you guys think it should go above Charlotte or below it?
I would say above.
Yeah, I think you guys would say above. Oh, Brand says below. I mean, I haven't seen enough of Dragon Ball to be the one to say it.
I'm going based off the everlasting effect that it has had on anime.
Yeah, I agree with you on that
Not
one.
even on anime.
My
it has
opinion
had a
matters
lot of-
more.
There's also the fact that it actually has made appearances in like in Codename Kids Next Door
Yeah,
and the Fairy Odd Parents. There's literally
our
references
opinions
to
matter more.
Dragon Ball in it.
There's only a few good things. So you guys think right below Pokemon? Or are we going above Pokemon?
Brand's over here. My opinion's the only one that matters.
Below Pokemon?
Okay.
Okay. I think that's fair. Alright, next up we got Jujutsu Kaisen. You watch it to go to sleep.
This is either gonna be high.
S?
Wow.
Wow.
SS. High S.
This Dr. Benjamin seems to like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Who
We're
is
getting
that guy?
okay, high S or
Who is
SS.
that guy?
I can't say
We should
SS.
ban him from the chat. That guy's weird.
I'm the
Okay,
moderator,
do you guys
I'll
think
ban
it should
you.
go above all Pokemon? This isn't just the good Pokemon you knew, it's Pokemon in its entirety. Do you think it should go above Pokemon?
I'm gonna let the chat decide that.
Above Pokemon.
Above Pokemon.
Crazy. This Dr. Benjamin really likes Jujutsu Kaisen.
I wonder why.
He really
Equal?
does. I wonder-
Yeah, okay, so Pokemon's a
He's
different
also
thing
spamming on the chat.
because it's Pokemon, but Jujutsu Kaisen is genuinely a really, really
mid
good
S.
anime.
We got a mid S.
Superior to Pokemon? Okay, it's the only reasonable answer, yeah. Okay, so you guys are saying equal or above. So we'll leave it at the highest to S right now. Alright, next up we got Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Where are you guys putting
They're
it?
about to trash on it, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
have
guys
a
are gonna put
feeling.
it in B or something just because we liked it a lot.
Oh, bro.
I don't
They're
care,
gonna
though.
just-
You're gonna put it there in FF.
Above
and
Dragon Ball?
SS above Annoying Orange.
Wait.
Under Dragon Ball.
Underwear.
Wait.
Oh no.
Where's the Brock cooking? Actually, lowest S for Black Clover. Yeah, I knew you would do something like that. C? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna leave it at low S because I know Black Clover ain't it. Yeah, you're just making fun of us now.
Bro said, yeah.
I think you just hate that we put it
Blasphemy.
above AOT, but I will stand on that hill because it is better.
I did not know that there were a bunch of heretics in the
Middle
chat.
of B for Black Clover. It's just the kind of show I was looking for, man. It's just like it genuinely like the type of show I like. Is going above Clover. I mean, look, that's you guys, not me. It'll happen. Just watch.
Who
All right,
somebody said honestly, or Vincent said honestly.
middle of B.
Middle
No.
of B for Black Clover.
Middle of B. That would be
There
below
is the
Tokyo
middle.
Ghoul. You're putting that below Promise Neverland, bro. That's not okay. That is so wrong. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Clover's low S. Why is it there, dude? What do you mean? It is low S. What?
Yeah, it's lowest.
What?
And then someone else said C.
Bro's
Someone else
looking
said
at the wrong
C.
thing.
No, okay. We're just leaving it low S. Naruto mid S. Do you guys think it should go above Dragon Ball, above Pokemon? What are we thinking?
Whatever the chat wants. Even though I might disagree with it.
Yeah, this will be interesting, I think, once we finish. to take a look back. Dude, you guys love Food Wars.
I'm seeing. I see one under Dragon Ball.
Below Jujutsu Kaisen, says Dr. Benjamin.
Bro, who is that guy?
Naruto is
Bro, who
boring.
is that guy?
C.
I saw
Golly, that
one
guy's
hot
under
take.
Dragon Ball.
I didn't enjoy Naruto that much from what I watched.
When it's me, British boy.
Stop trying to
I
like
see
riz
two
me up.
below
Under
DBZ.
We
Dragon.
love British boy. We love British
I think
boy.
that's fair. I think we should put it right under Dragon Ball. Yeah. Yeah, okay. 3 people have said it. We'll leave it there. Alright, next up we got Bleach. This one's a good one.
I spoke
From what
a
I've
lot
heard.
of high things
It's
about
me,
this.
Canadian. You guys
Bro, it's me,
stop rizzing me
Canadian
up,
boy.
guys. Come on.
Bro, what the heck? I
Where are we putting Bleach, guys?
haven't watched
I haven't watched Bleach.
Oopsie.
Yeah, it's on my list too, dude. I've got a life, you know.
Bro, it's me, French
French
boy.
boy.
No, what the hey?
I have.
No, we're not starting
High
this
S.
meme. This isn't gonna
High
be a
S.
meme.
So how high of an S? Are we thinking above Pokemon?
Dr. Benjamin, were you? Okay, that's it. I've had enough of this guy's antics.
We'll let United decide, I guess. Give Riley justice. I'm French and English. Wow. Impressive. Literally better. There are only 2 reasons to watch Bleach, lore,
He's
and the
French
second
2.0.
reason. What's the second reason? I don't get it. T.I.
Did you just say what's the second reason? I don't
Nah,
get it.
brother.
I see one above.
Link uses the Triforce of Wisdom. Below Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so you guys are saying above Pokemon, below Jujutsu Kaisen. I think that's fair.
I agree with that.
No, brother, y'all are not okay. Alright, next up we got AOT.
No,
Riz was too
Attack on
perfect.
Titan.
oh, brother.
Brand, you need some help, bro.
Brother.
My brother, you need to go cleanse
Alright,
yourself.
Brother, right.
Where we throwing Attack on Titan at?
Big.
You're wrong. You are wrong. You're wrong for that one. I'm sorry.
Like,
Is he
no.
wrong though?
Sheesh. SS for AOT. Wow. Okay. Don't try and be unique. Above
I see
Annoying
a high
Orange. It's not going above Annoying Orange. I'm sorry about that one.
I see
High
2
S.
Bro,
SS.
who is that Benjamin?
So low, we're getting 1 high SS, 2 low SSs, and 1 S. So it's got to be somewhere up
And-
there. So
how many S's is that?
do you
Well,
guys
no,
do you guys think it beats Mob Psycho? Because genuinely, I don't think you guys are gonna think it beats Mob Psycho.
I'm pretty sure it's low SS right now. I've only seen
I don't
one
think-
high SS.
I don't think it
and it's
beats
from
Mob
Ben,
Psycho.
so technically that doesn't count. So
I'll give. Oh, this.
It's under Mob. Yeah, I agree, dude. I genuinely don't think if you've watched all of Mob Psycho, you would think that AOT is better. You guys put Food Wars above Mob Psycho though, so that's crazy to me. I haven't watched
Oh,
all
yeah.
of Mob. Yeah,
yeah.
you haven't even watched all of Mob, and you're putting it under. Thunder just rizzed me up.
Who, me?
Did you see what he said?
It beats One Piece. What?
no,
United
No.
thinks AOT
No.
beats One Piece.
no,
Okay, that's
Oh.
wrong. I'm sorry for that one. That is completely wrong.
no.
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 I'm
I
sorry,
say
that's
no.
just wrong. Riley with the corresponding nose. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone but you is thinking that, bro. It's not going next to Annoying
Talk
Orange.
to me when you watch Water 7. Talk to me when you watch Alabasta.
Should totally
Wow.
put AOT in heaven. Swap Food Wars worse. Swap Food Wars.
Anyway,
Leave Food Wars because it's ascended the tier list. Your keyboard. You guys are going
Anyway.
insane. We're almost done here. Wait, okay, so where are we putting AOT? Are we putting it right below Mob Psycho? Next? Swap Food Wars and AOT?
no.
I'll
said
put
AOT.
Food Wars below Mob because I don't think you guys really believe that. We'll get to reordering a little bit later though.
They want AOT above Food Wars.
Yeah,
and Food Wars
I fixed it.
above
One Punch Man, what are we thinking?
S.
I think the chat's gonna
sorry,
go
I'm
with S or
High S?
low SS.
I am the voice.
You're saying low SS, Riley?
I think the chat's gonna say high S or low SS.
That's where I think they're gonna put it too. Yeah. I watched
the
Hunter x Hunter and
lower
JoJo with my stepdad. That's so awesome.
I speak for the
I
chat.
put AOT
Also,
above JoJo. Nah, bruh.
Brantley, I forgot to tell you a cool thing that JoJo does with their villains and their heroes.
What?
They make them what they
High
do like
S.
a yin and yang effect. So like in part 4,
Yeah.
the main character can put Josuke. He puts things together, or he breaks them down and puts them back together, while his villain only destroys things.
That's cool.
So, like, they try and make the things coincide with
You
each
showed
other.
me a Mario Kart game. I'll make up for it later. Don't worry. What is that emoji? Okay, where are we putting One Punch? You guys said high S. Are we putting it above Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
I don't think it's going above Jujutsu.
That's
Below
up to the
Jujutsu
chat,
Kaisen.
man. Under it?
No. United, no. No.
What did United
United.
say? One Punch Man high S?
He said
Put
said,
AOT above JoJo? That is no, bro.
no.
You like AOT way too much.
Why did they
Below.
put Hunter in F?
Huh? Oh, we haven't done Hunter yet.
Oh, I'm just stupid. I'm sorry.
JoJo gets a meme tier. Explain Gold Experience versus King Crimson tier for the yin yang thing.
Give me
One
a
Punch Man
minute.
goes under
gotta
Jujutsu,
think
so are we
over
leaving it above Bleach? Because, I don't know, One Punch
I
Man's really
remember it
iconic.
now because I saw it. I remember because somebody created a meme for it. But
Above Bleach.
Golden
Okay.
Experience is preservation.
Now next
King
anime?
Crimson is
Next we got Hunter x
Hunter.
Hunter.
Bro, they better do us right on this one. They better do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you guys better put a SS.
It deserves it. Us in the morning.
I haven't watched it. Okay, if you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter, I will say you
missed it.
have to
Please
put
don't
it
watch it.
on the very
You
top
missed
of your watch list. Like, genuinely, it is so good. I can't
Wait,
state
Oreo
anything on
Carry.
this. Yeah, you gotta put it on your watch list, man.
Thank
High
you.
S, low SS. Okay,
We'll
do you
take
guys
that.
think it goes above Food Wars? SS. Mid SS. I agree.
I agree.
The chat is valid.
Alright, let me hear the chat on this
I'll have
one.
to chat to
Do
know
you
what
guys
was
think it should
happening.
go above AOT? We already know what United's gonna say.
No, he's gonna say no.
That's so stupid. I mean, he put it above One Piece, so above Food Wars. Yeah, I think we can conclude that. Doesn't go above Mob, is all I know. So are we putting it above AOT? Me after the
Yes.
Goliath breaks. True.
I'm not seeing any objections other than from United, and we're ignoring that.
Yeah, because
So-
he put AOT above One Piece, and that's just like
yeah.
above AOT. I can't choose.
My guy.
Bro.
Sorry,
whoever's
United.
I see
Yes.
I see one above AOT.
I will say, Brand, you do have to give that a
Somebody
watch.
that isn't.
Being honest, I've stopped paying attention. Where would you put it, Luxatone? Hunter x Hunter,
Dang.
if you've seen it.
Above or below AOT?
Is he still watching?
Yeah, he's watching.
He is.
Huh.
He is.
No, I rethink that, not gonna lie. Are you rethinking where you're putting AOT? No way.
Oh.
No way. He's gonna be like, actually put it above Annoying Orange.
Come on, United. You're leaving.
I would put it in the Netherlands.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You put where? Hunter x Hunter? In the Netherlands. What is the Netherlands? Below One
They
Piece,
deserve a good
above
show.
JoJo. That's where.
I like how you say that while you're holding the ranking of kings.
What, me?
Yeah.
Say what?
You said where do you think that we should put, and then you just pull out the ranking of kings. You're not even holding Hunter x Hunter anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot to keep up with. HXH into the Dark Continent, I agree. Dark Continent's such a good arc in the manga. You did not just ask what the Netherlands was? What's the Netherlands?
I'm
It's a
seeing next
country.
anime.
It's a
So I
country?
think they want to move on the ranking of kings.
Yeah, the Netherlands is a country.
When,
Where are you
where?
gonna rank the ranking of kings?
Oh,
in the
oh. My brain isn't on countries, man. Alright, where are we putting ranking of kings? High/mid A? Okay.
Fair.
That's valid.
Ranking of Kings is really good if you haven't seen it as well. It's make a new tier.
Make a new tier.
It's a country in Europe. I know, dude. I know now. I was just being dumb.
We just named the new tier Ranking of Kings tier.
Well, technically, I could have also been referring to a dimension of my... That's what I thought at first. My man said where. This is a nice anime. Dude, yeah, I agree. Ranking of Kings is really good. Where are we putting it, though? Where are we putting it?
Bro's already on to Death Note.
We're not on Death Note. We're on Ranking of Kings.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I'm on the wrong thing. What? My bad. I was on the wrong thing. I was so confused. Yeah, where are we putting Ranking of Kings, guys?
Make it... He said make a tier between S and SS, so we have...
So, below Food Wars.
A high... So I take that as a high S, low SS.
Yeah.
What?
Doesn't make it better than
They're
everything
really
else. Actually, I
high.
changed my mind.
Above
They-
Food Wars.
Really high.
I think you guys would say
Ranking of
above.
Kings was like an A for me.
Yeah, we put it at A.
I really like it.
Above Food Wars. Okay.
Wait, what does our tier list
Something
look
ain't
like
right.
again?
I had the wrong tab up earlier. I have it up right now when I say this.
Bro swapped it for our original.
Yeah, I actually did for a second. Oh, I dropped my Minecraft TNT.
Luckily, it didn't hit fire.
It's like at the end, it's like, all right, guys, I hope you like your tier list. Swaps over to our tier list. Something ain't
Tier
right.
list is trash.
Okay, all right, guys. Where are we putting Ranking of Kings? Where on the list? We're putting it above Food Wars. Okay, next anime. All right, Death Note. Death Note is above Food Wars too, to be honest. I heard someone else say SS. Where are we putting Death Note, guys?
Death
Above
Note
Food
is
Wars?
the
Does it
end
go
for
above
three
Ranking of
reasons,
Kings?
which should be-
Exploded.mp3. Above Food Wars, no doubt about it. I'd say. What would you say?
Ranking of Kings?
It depends on their person. Like highly. Highly. I can't speak.
I do love the psychological battles between Light and Eldo and trying to best
It
each other.
is. Yeah, it's really good. I will say the ending of Ranking of Kings was whack. I don't think anyone disagrees with that.
It was very whack.
Above Ranking?
Wiggity,
Okay,
wiggity.
you guys are saying Death Note above Ranking. I think I agree with that. It's really good, but I don't
I
think
do too, honestly.
Platinum
Mhm.
End, there are powers in JoJo that require the ability holder to find the sign of fear in somebody so they can put them into a piece of paper. Sounds about right. It's relatable. We've all had those moments of taking a potato chip and eating it while also condemning criminals to heck. Next anime, Platinum End. This is from the same creators of Death Note, by the way.
That's why the art style looks so familiar.
Yeah. I don't know this one. It is really good. I would definitely say the plot of Platinum End is better than Death Note, but like the characters
Better?
of the characters of Death Note make it better for me and the iconicness. But it is very comparable in terms of how good it is, I'd say. I haven't seen it. Has anyone seen Platinum End? The opening goes hard.
I
Never seen
wanna
this one
watch
either.
it.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
should
gonna
watch
watch it this summer. Whenever I finish what I'm watching right now, I'm gonna watch it this
it.
summer.
See, we're
just from,
finding
like-
out what we should watch. Look at us go. I think all of us could use a little bit more Annoying Orange in our
Like,
lives.
I brought 3 shows that you guys.
Are you guys
probably
okay with
know
putting
of.
it next to Death Note since it's from the same creators? Or do you guys want to? Okay, sure.
I'm
Alright.
seeing the sheesh, sure.
And then Boruto, I
Side by side.
put them side by
Great.
side if you rate it that highly. Yeah, I think they're side by side. Boruto, what are you guys thinking?
Just leave it where it is.
Yeah,
The only
Delete
time
it.
that's cursed, so
Delete.
somebody's
My
gonna
man.
say high S. I'm gonna kick them.
emoji. Yeah, next to each other.
Go
You
sleep,
wasted.
hail emoji.
Game over. Okay, all right. This is what you guys have decided on, but let's see what you guys want to swap. What do you want to swap around? Just tell us what goes where, basically. Why are you putting shampoo? Spoon, what are y'all's thoughts on Seven Deadly Sins? I haven't seen it. I've heard it's sus though. So
I've seen it, and they did Escanor dirty.
rename FFFF to delete from existence. I can do that.
Z tier.
The bro, just drop it to the floor.
Okay, no one likes Boruto. I think we've all learned one thing that we can all agree on. First of all,
likes Boruto.
no. The one thing that we can all agree on is that Annoying Orange is the best anime.
And that
Yeah. That's a
another
good
thing that we
moral
can
of the
also
story.
agree on is that Boruto sucks.
We got for reals in the chat.
You know what? This makes me want to go watch Annoying Orange. It's a
What the
great
frick?
show.
Annoying Orange was the first VTuber. That's true, man. He started it.
What the
A
what?
Mario game tier list. That's coming up next, man. Dude, there's so many tier lists we could do. This is
Haven't we done that already?
no, we haven't.
No.
What was the last
This
tier
is-
list we did?
And
You
next
gotta
couple
invite me for the Mario game tier list, though. I kind of want to be there for that.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've probably played more Mario games than you, Riley. I feel like we'll definitely take your opinion though, for sure. You have to include me on that one. That sounds like a good idea. Are we okay with the way things are? Does anyone want to change anything other than obviously United wants to put AOT at the top, but that's not happening.
And everybody wants to delete Boruto from existence.
Yeah, we can't really do that. Sorry. It's good. I can talk
Not
this
yet.
weekend. Include me for that one. Can we do just a general TV show tier list? Dude, there's so many. Okay, listen, guys. You guys have great ideas. I think you've come to a consensus that you like your list, so I'm gonna screenshot it and I'll send it later.
Next we do vegetable tier list.
I
No.
think next up on the list is Mario game tier list because that's just a given.
Yeah. Facts.
After
You
that,
know
we can do
You know what
Pokemon.
you should do? You wanna
What's
know
that?
What you should do in like after next week,
What is that?
like in 2 weeks, you should do a Zelda tier list. And on
I'm happy
your,
with this tier list.
Here's the Kingdom should be top.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
guys
that's
are.
what I'm saying. Since Tears of the Kingdom will be coming out, you should just do a Zelda tier list.
I'm so hyped for that game.
And I'll
I
do
haven't
that.
played enough.
How many Zelda games have we played Among Us?
Among Us?
No.
Among Us! You said Among
Frick,
Us!
I take it back.
You're
no.
sus! You are
I've-
so sus! Oh
I've
my
played
gosh.
5 or 6 Zelda games.
Among Us tier list.
No.
Zelda tier list.
No.
Roommate
the whole
outfit
chat,
tier
no.
Okay,
No, I just
well, thank
ruined
you
the
guys
chat,
for joining. This was really
no.
fun. I'll send you guys the results. I'll send the link in chat so you guys can make your own tier list and
Agnon,
send it
look
in
at
the
this.
memes. And we'll see. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit us up on all our socials.
Among Us color
We will
tier
definitely
list.
be doing some more tier lists because I don't know, this turned out really well. I enjoyed it a lot.
It was
You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Anything else for the
Very
fans,
much, yes.
Riley?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will be back eventually when we
W
do this
Riley in the
again.
chat.
W Riley. Thank you for joining us, Riley. It was awesome having your
Yeah, man.
input.
I
Riley
appreciate it.
carried.
He did, man.
I love. Just let me know when you're doing this again, because I'd love to join in again.
Yeah, man. Totally.
Mhm.
Well, it's been a long day, fellas, but we've got to
It's
go.
been a day.
Whoa,
What? Why'd you say whoa? Are you gonna hit the
bro.
wall?
Calm down in the chat, bro.
Oh no. Okay. On that note, we're gonna leave. Hope you guys